Hey, hey, what's up? Once again, no intro. Primarily because I'm in a new apartment and I need to actually test things. It's very difficult for me to tell if, like, you know, what's coming through in terms of background noise or how, like, sound reflections and things sound. So, in lieu of just sitting in silence, I was gonna ask you guys. And also, gonna talk a little bit about Heavensward and what I remember of it, because I really genuinely don't remember much of the start of this expansion. I mostly remember being really, really upset. The audio actually sounds better. Wild. I mostly remember being very, very upset that, all of the characters that I cared about were left behind in, like, Ul'dah and stuff. Like, I was like, why the hell are we here? Like, why can't I just bust in the door in Ul'dah and, you know, free my homie Ralban? We could just, you know, go on a rampage together. I've gone down an octave in vocal register. Yeah, I was, I was moving all day, and so my throat is actually pretty, like, scratchy and hoarse, so. But what I really remember about Heavensward was about 80% of the way through, it got really cool and really interesting, but none of the setup was there. Right? About 80% of the way through, I started actually getting interested about what was going on. But it all just came out of nowhere. They just dumped all of the interesting stuff at the very, very end. But here, do I remember the Ant People filler arc? I kind of like the Ant People, actually. I actually kind of like the Ant People. I do remember the Ant People. I wonder how they talk in Japanese. That'll be interesting. But here, we've already got more setup that makes this stuff interesting. Right, we've already been told that... Let me just skip this again. We've already been told that the war between Ishgard and the dragons was started by, you know, the people of Ishgard, that something happened way back in the past, that Midgardsormr is not necessarily, like, down with Ishgard being raised to the ground. Like, he's not gonna go help, but he doesn't really give a shit if they do get rolled. You know, there's... The turn of phrase that everybody keeps using is a very passive one, which is, you know, like, cause and effect. It's not, like, just cause and effect, it's more of, like, a natural evolution, or a natural reaction to events. And that's kind of what Heavensward is about. So, let us, let's check out the, is the demo here, is this the title? Because somebody was in the, YouTube comments asking if I was going to check out the trailers for each expansion. I believe that's this, right? Are these the trailers, or is that a different thing? I don't actually know. These are? Okay. God, it is kind of sick. Also, I don't know why they changed all of the expansion titles. Because Blue Skies of Ishgard is like... it's cooler. It captures more of, like, that high soaring... So, my question is, like, is that... this dude is supposed to just be generic Warrior of Light. He's not supposed to be, what's-his-face, right? The dude in the trailer. He's you. They changed Blue Skies of Ishgard to Heavensward for the same reason they changed that bridge to the Steps of Faith. Yeah. Like... I mean, it's the same thing as, like, you know, the first expansion was called Eorzea Reborn. Oh shit, dragons! God, this is tight. Yeah, that's the thing, is that when that title, they gave Koji a partial credit for world lore creation at his request or something, but when you actually look at well, it's because they used the dragon language, right? Like, that's why they gave him the credit here, is because they used the dragon language for the ancient draggies. But then people flipped that into, oh, he wrote everything. Which, no. I mean, how much of the English-specific lore has actually transferred over? God, this is sick, though. I'm a big fan of the chain lance cannons. Like, those are just sick. That's some straight... God, they make this class look so cool in the cinematic. Why can't it be that much fun to play? Hey, wait a second. Where's, Wait, where's my, where's my mort window? There it is. There we go. Yeah, like, I was considering it. I was genuinely considering playing Dragoon. But then I would have to play Dragoon. The problem for me is that they just don't get any of their fun buttons until 60. Or like 70, or 80, or 90, or really ever. There's a buzzing in the background now. That would be my AC. Here, let me actually just turn that off and see if it ever becomes intolerable in terms of heat. The problem is that it's the condenser. Right, it's the condenser for it, and so I'm not entirely sure if even just straight up turning it off will mean that it will stay off. But now, it begins. New Game Plus. To Ishgard. That's the name of the quest. I haven't been bothering with quest names or descriptions because it would take forever, but this one's just to Ishgard. Yep, would you like to go to the reception room? Yes. Yay! Tataru. You know, in Japanese, I actually trust Tataru to do this. Yeah, Tataru's just saying that she wants to, she's gonna work with Ranger and Yuri to find out where everybody in the Dawn is, because, you know, getting a proper head count is the, you know, a basic task of a receptionist. Bare minimum. I really wonder who told Tataru all of the things that a receptionist is supposed to do. God, can you imagine, though? Can you imagine if you could get, as one of these classes, just receptionist, and it's just Tataru quest? Free ideas. $1 million idea right there. Okay, yeah. So the thing is that I've been trying to think of a good way that you would actually localize this turn of phrase, because it sounds hella awkward in English, right? You could go with the dawn has risen once more, but they're going to be the transition into new zone cutscenes again, timed voice lines. Ooh, like auto-skip dialogue. But the thing is that the turn of phrase of, like, lighting it as, like, you know, like you're lighting a torch is important, and it does come up a lot. So I'm not entirely sure what you would do to make this work. You know, you could say, like, the Torch of Dawn. Flame of the Dawn, something. But the thing is that it's not shall, like, carry forth, or any of that sort of stuff. I dislike what they do where they introduce, like, archaic style of speech in places where it's not present. Yeah. Yeah, we need to move forward to make that happen, but that won't be possible while we're wanted.
Ishgard の地で再起をというタタルの言葉にも一理あるとは思う。君とタタルだけでもかの地に赴き、私はウルダハに戻って。
Yeah. I think Tataru was on the right track, or Tataru had the right idea of saying that we should restart or start again in Ishgard. Saiki. Or it's more like rally. Yeah. You and Tataru should go to Ishgard while I return to Ul'dah.
焦りは禁物ですぞ、アルフィノ殿。
Yeah. Yeah. You must not be impatient, Lord Alphinaud.
オルシュファン殿。
What? Sir Ashvant. The Dono-sama, all of these are so fucking hard to do for titles. I'm just gonna have say character names. Because I don't want to think about it. It's understandable that you want to learn the truth of what happened in Ul'dah and clear your names.
このような苦境にあればこそ焦りは禁物というもの。それにあなたには頼もしい仲間がおられるでしょう。
However, it's exactly in times like that that you need to keep a cool head. Be patient. And besides, you've got people you can rely on. Yeah. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
そうでしたね。私はもう一人ではないんだ。
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's saying like, yeah, I'm not on my own anymore. You know, he was sort of flying solo for the whole Crystal Braves thing. And they got rid of the line in English, but Minfilia did say, like, specifically, you know, that Alphinaud was seeming to distance himself and was unwilling to let anybody in the Dawn see him, like, struggle or fail. And so now he's kind of overcoming that.
朗報を持ってきましたぞ。我がフォルタン家当主エドモンド・フォルタン伯爵がお三方の後見人となることを申し出てくださりましてな。
Oh, okay. That's an interesting... Hold up. 後見人. Yeah. That's like, that is Guardian. Yeah. I've good news for you. Count Edmond Fortan. Edmond de Fortan, head of the Fulton family, has offered to be your guardian.
これによりお三方はイシュガルド四大名家の一つフォルタン家の庇護下に置かれた正式な客人としてコートに入ることが可能となりました。
可能となりました。 Okay, okay. With this, the three of you will have earned entry to Ishgard as official guests under the patronage of the House of Fulton, one of the four great families of Ishgard.
本家の屋敷を拠点に情報を集めながら今後の方針を固めるといいでしょう。反撃ののろしを上げるのはそれからでも遅くはありません。
Wow, Hoshifun is way better in Japanese. Like, I remember this feeling like complete bullshit before. Like, he's being incredibly competent here. The turn of phrase there of Hoshin o katameru is... He's not just saying, like, you know, let's think of up what to do, right? He said, first of all, we should use the main family's base residence as a base to gather information and devise a solid policy of how we should proceed going forward. Right, like he's specifically talking about, like, we're going to really pin down exactly what it is that we're going to do from here on out in order to accomplish whatever it is that you guys are attempting to do, to clear your name and find your friends. Right, he's not being, like, haphazard about this at all. And then, 反撃ののろしを上げるのは、それからでも遅くはなりません。それからでも遅くはなりません。 Oh, that's such a cool turn of phrase again. Like he's saying like it's not too, from there it won't be too late to like launch a signal flare signaling our counteroffensive, right? Which, of course, is not how you would say it in English, but it's just that the turn of phrase in Japanese was really cool and I wanted to explain it. Like, man, I actually really like this character. I fucking hated this dude in English. He's actually really cool. God damn. Alphinaud is that's a very obnoxious phrase, but so considering that Japanese politeness and all that is built around being evasive for the most part, this whole turn of phrase that Alphinaud uses, the OCR saying "I'll take advantage of your kindness," is when you're accepting like a something at face value without denying it at all. You normally say something along the lines of, "Then I'll take you at your word," or like allow me, or this, like allow me to take advantage of your kindness here, right? You're putting the emphasis and the blame on yourself. But he also switches to very, very formal language, talking to Haurchefant, right? This is one of those things where you see it a lot where people just don't understand what Japanese politeness levels actually mean, right? Like, God, I'm reminded of the Unicorn Overlord thing where there was some fucking professor somewhere who said like, oh, the prince in the intro there was being a spoiled brat because he was using passive, or he was using like casual speech in the command form. That doesn't matter. What matters is the intent behind what you're using. And so here, Alphinaud is accepting a really generous gift, and so he is switching into very formal language in order to signify, that he very much appreciates it. You sort of naturally switch between casual and polite speech forms based on vibe a lot of the time. But yeah, he says, "Thank you very much." Then, you would probably translate this as something like, I'll graciously accept your generous offer, Sir Haurchefant. Like, thank you, Sir Haurchefant.
当主はアイメリク総長と同様に話のわかるお方だ。きっとお前にもいい対応をしてくださるだろう。後ほど会おうぞ、友よ。
友よ。God, Haurchefant is great. Okay, yeah, what's a good term for like that, the head of a great family, right? Like the term here used here is toshi, which is literally like the head of the family. Oh god, they probably used patriarch, didn't they? I wouldn't use patriarch. Also, it's not who understands what he's talking about. It's what Yakuza uses as well. I don't like patriarch. But there's got to be a better one. It's not understands what he's talking about. It says, like, the head of the family is just like, like Lord Commander Imeric is a reasonable man. Right? Yeah, I'm sure he'll treat you well. See you later, my friend.
Iko. 1000年の戦を続ける聖教の都、コートイシュガルドへ。
This is a bit of, this is a line for the viewer. But, yeah, let's go to the capital of the church, embroiled in 1,000 years of conflict. To Ishgard.
暁の思いを無にしないために、私たちの戦いをもう一度始めるために。
Yeah, to not let the will of the dawn go to waste. Or, like, determination. Ideals of the dawn, as well. Omoi is, with that kanji, can be a lot of different specific readings. Like, it's a lot of things. You could go with, like, hope, as well. It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. We'll start our fight anew. Amazing. Yes. Yeah. Tataru is the strongest.
すでに話は通してある。大神門にいる大神門の衛兵に声をかければ、コート、イシュガルドに去る門扉を開いてくれることだろう。
I am such a fan of characters with Tataru's style of little speech quirk. It's always good. It's always good. Yeah, this is already, like, we've already sent correspondence. If you speak to the the guard of the Grand Inquisition Gate, it'll open the pathways to the Imperial City of Ishgard. Yeah, every time he says E, it's in katakana. He's just like, he's always emphasizing it. He's always going, Anshin suru ga ii. Ii. Every fucking time. Love this guy. Yeah, I have to make a report to Count Fulton. I'll be heading out first. Yeah. Yeah. So that condenser just goes no matter what I do. Huh. So how bad is the buzzing when the condenser is going? Like, is it like bad? Because if it's not that bad, I'm just gonna turn the AC back on. I might be able to do something to kind of block the sound of that. You know, put up like a towel in front of it or something. If you're cued with dead air, it's noticeable, but when you're talking, it's whatever. Yeah, then I'm turning back on the AC. Beep. I can probably set. I'll have to mess with it on off stream to get like a good like noise filter or something going to kind of get that out of there. There's probably a way to do it. Okay, Fulton Stewart is waiting. Yeah, I'm just gonna, every time there's one of these lines of just them telling you to go somewhere, I'm just gonna tell you where they want you to go. Because there's a lot of lines of just saying, go here. OBS has a noise filter option. Yeah, but I found that it also, like, I've got a noise gate. I could just chuck that on real quick and see if it works. This is pretty experimental. noise suppression. Yeah, I mean, I just chucked on a noise suppression filter. Hopefully that doesn't, like, make my voice sound like garbage or something like that, but... God. I love these boys. Wait, this is called a snowstorm, Google? Oh! Snowstorm, Google. It's weird how these guys are so fucking, like, creepy with all the sharp teeth, and yet they still manage to be, like, cute. Who the fuck are you? Sonore. Why did that guy have a real name? Doanu. None of these people should have names. That bothers me. I don't want to have to think about them as people. Wait a second. Do I actually get to see, like, the main path to Ishgard? Hold up. If I fly up and around, can I actually get, like, a decent view of what the... Oh, yeah, you do! Neat! Yeah, so you can actually just kind of go along this. Yeah. Also, the zone here is called just Unkai. So, Sea of Clouds. And then this is, like, Cloudbreaker Pass, Undo, or Cloudway. Whatever you would want to go with. Like, how is this the steps of faith? There are no steps. It's a passage through the clouds. I'm going to be stuck on this forever. I'm never gonna get over it. Man, I really probably should have made an actual better, like, I should have made a different glamour for stuff. Like, hold on, do I actually... Oh, you can't do that here? Okay. Yes, I would like to go to Ishgard. I really should have made, like, an Ishgard-style glam for Picto. Since Picto is sort of my favorite class at this point. Which I think makes me an absolute scrub, but I do not care. Yeah, okay, they were accompanied by their friends. Hi. Oh no! No, Jesus. Oh god, that. So, okay, this is... So here's the thing. The reason why they shouldn't use old-fashioned dialogue for everything that everybody says is that when they do it there, like, you could switch tone and have, like, this, you know, grand narration actually make sense and sound better. Yeah, the fallen hero visits the capital of the North Ishgard. The Pope, head of the Orthodox Church, is... Okay, we got one... That's 112 count. Yup.
粒子戦争
Ryushi Senso.
千年もの果てなき戦いを
Yeah, the Dragon Wars never ending. Edmond is writing a literal book, so it makes sense. Yeah.
固く閉ざされた大神門の扉を開き歴史あるコートに足を
Yeah, the Warrior of Light opens the tightly sealed doors of the Grand Gate and walks into the historic capital.
違法の者たちの到来が千年の歴
Yeah,
史を揺
the coming of these outsiders or non-believers will signal the beginning of a revolution that will shake this, like, 1,000-year-old legacy. And I missed one of those. Edmund writing this book is important. Yeah. Okay, so let me grab those again real quick, because it is just too fast to be able to do anything like that even remotely close to justice. Yeah, this is sort of why I titled it mostly Gray Skies of Ishgard, because I don't see any fucking blue. Oop. Oh, the OCR area is way lower than I thought. Wazuka no Dono de yatte kita. Okay, yeah, it's that, like, them, like, leading only a few allies arrived, right? Like, only a few of their allies remained. Jesus Christ, okay. This is very, very long. Yorichide. Yorichide. Aramu. 米を減らす。それ、今や終われる。God, that's a really, really well-written phrase for the second one here. So it's... like, the second line is like a former hero with their like... their honor stained with blood by like a false ploy, you know, by a conspiracy at a grand celebration, you know, carrying this groundless stigma. Like, clad in this groundless stigma, is, like... yeah, is now a wanted man. God, there's a way better way to do that. It's really cool. それでもなお。それでもなお。意志を信じ Yeah, in spite of that, believing in like, believing in a second chance, you know, and holding the hope that their lost friends may be found, they continue to move forward. Or, like, they separated from their companions, still believing that one day they would be found again. Yeah, the fallen heroes visit the, like, pay visit to the land to the north, the mountain city of or the mountain, like, nation of Ishgard. Yeah, the Pope is the head of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. It's a religious city-state with... Yeah, the Pope as the royal authority, with Halone as its guardian deity, which I need to increment the 12 counter. Yeah, the nobles, led by the four great families, continue to fight with swords and spears to protect the city from their bitter enemies, their eternal rivals, the dragons. Honestly, I don't think this expansion will have as much of an impact on the 12 counter as you think. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by this. Like, the name of this war seems pretty important. It's... So, no. It's not song, really, at all. It could be. It's more of like a... I'm pretty sure they said Dieu si senso. You know, they've been changing a lot of stuff to music when it's not really there. It's more along the lines of like a... I'm fairly certain they mean more along the lines of like a poetic, like a, you know, like a great, like an epic poem, right? Yeah, they pass through the closed gates of the great city. Yeah, into an embroiled conflict. They settled on Dragon Song even in JP. They might put it into katakana, but Dieu si senso. Like, Dieu si? That doesn't really sound like a song. It's more like a poem. Yeah, welcome to Ishgard. Yeah, the Lord has instructed me to take you to the family mansion. Lord Harshvon is waiting for you in the mansion in the upper levels of Ishgard. Please come this way. Zetsuryu Shisenso is the name of the alt. Zetsuryu Shisenso. Zetsuryu Shisenso. That's not... I'm pretty fucking sure that's not song. That's not meant to be like song. I mean, I think it's a bit cooler as du Sensel, which, like... Because that makes it sound more like... To me, that reads more like, you know, you're saying something like, you know, like the Epic of Gilgamesh or some shit like that, right? Yeah, like the Iliad, or, you know, it's like one of those, where it's a poem technically, right? Okay. This guy is he's again being creepy. He's like, yes, the sight of you, you know, bravely like strolling along the pavements of the Imperial City. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad that I could finally invite you to the house of one of the four great families, the Fulton. Yeah, happy that I could finally, like, welcome you to our home. From the bottom of my heart, I'm overjoyed that I could invite you in. Yeah. Count de Fulton, the current head of the family, and my master? It's not really... I guess you can go with master. Like, guardian, probably. Sorry to have you, like, force you to do introductions so soon after your arrival. No, let's go, let's go. Yes. Lord... Yeah, it is I, Horshafont. At present, I have brought along the members of the Dawn. Or I would like to introduce you. Oh, he sounds really cool in Japanese. Oh. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome, esteemed members of the Dawn. Tataru is just here. My name is Edmond de Fulton. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As heirs to the storied Fulton family name, like, I truly welcome or cherish your arrival. He's very much, he's down. Oh, he does say kakka. Oh, damn. Yeah, wow. Holy shit. This is... Oh, they're probably going to reference this in the next line, but Alphinaud is being, like, really... He's going hard on the politeness. He literally says here, like, it is an honor to meet you, your majesty, or your excellency. Yeah, no, it's your excellency, not majesty. 12 counter still up? Shit. Yeah, I'm a bit tired. I was moving for all of the last, like, 3 days. I have not had time to do anything else. Wow. Yes. I am exceedingly grateful for your invitation on this occasion, Your Excellency.
礼をせねばならぬのはこちらの方というもの。イシュガルドの民を代表し、感謝の意を示させてもらいたい。
God damn, this is actually like getting into like politeness levels and like the nuances of you know, social positioning within speech. I immediately like this guy. Like, he comes across as very authentic. Immediately. It's very good. Yeah. On the contrary, we are the ones who are indebted to you. Right? What he really says is, like, it's like, you know, you would have to tie them together, but he's saying the ones who must offer their thanks are us, right? He's saying that he must offer his thanks, that it would be improper to not. Yeah, on behalf of the people of Ishgard, I would like to express our deepest gratitudes. Yeah, and look, Alphinaud is like immediately taken aback at just how hard he went on that.
しかも汚名を着せられた我々を客として迎え入れることに問題はないのでしょうか?
Yeah, and he's taken aback. He's like, wow, wow. He's just like immediately going in on like, no, we're in your debt. Like, thank you. And he says, for the sake of, like, for all of the people of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. Also, it's おめを着せられた. Yeah. However, aren't there complications with accepting outsiders or, you know, much less, like, not only outsiders, but, you know, like, it is, like, おめを着せられ, like, infamous, like, wanted people. You know, is there no issue with accepting outsiders, much less, you know, those with reputations such as ours, or with, you know, I guess reputations, I can't think of a good way to describe, like, you know, the turn of phrase of, like, that he uses there to represent, like, the MTL says stigmatized, but it's much more like, you know, hunted. But really, like, it's a hard one. It's cool. It's not just like, oh, we're infamous. It's like, yeah, you're radioactive, right? But yeah, like, accepting us as guests, like, is that all right? Are there going to be complications?
確かに我らがコートイシュガルドはドラゴン族との戦いに専念する閉ざしてきた。
Wow, okay, this is really interesting. He is saying, like, you're yeah, Lord Alphinaud, you're quite prone to worrying or to anxiety, it seems. Yeah, it's true. The Imperial city of Ishgard has, you know, closed its doors to the outside to devote its full attention to the our war with the dragons.
私はこうした難局にあればこそ国外の勢力と手を取り合うべきだと考えている。
However, it is my belief that in precisely these sort of dire straits, that one must join forces with outside collaborators, or with foreign allies.
無論教皇庁の内部や他の四大名家の中には貴殿らの訪問に眉を潜める者もおりましょう。
Jesus. Of course, some within the Vatican, like within the interior of the Vatican, meaning like, you know, like higher ups, I'm assuming he means, and some of those among the other four great families. You know, may it's like furrow their brows over your visit, right? Or like cast judgment upon. You know, like they're gonna look at you with a you know, just like a little bit of a twinge of like, I don't like that.
なればこそエオルゼアの救済のために活動する貴殿らの行動によって誤解を解いてもらいたいのです。
Jesus, this is fair. Like, God. 救済のために活動する。家の行動によって誤解をもらいたいのです。もらいたいのです。Yeah, this is precisely why we would like to, like, yeah, he's saying, like, yeah, that he wants to clear up the misunderstandings surrounding the actions that you have taken for the sake of the salvation of Eorzea.
伯爵閣下のお言葉を聞き安心しました。仲間がチリチリになった今、できることは限られましょうが、閣下の思いに応えられるよう努めさせていただきます。
Jesus. This is so very formalized. Yes, okay. I'm relieved to hear your words of gratitude or your support, your excellency, Count Fulton. With our allies scattered, there may not be much that we can currently do. However, I will endeavor to the best of my abilities to respond to the expectations or the desires that you have set forth.
それはありがたい。そうですな。まずはコートの暮らしに慣れるためにも都市内を見回ってきてはいかがかな。
Yes, I'm very grateful for that. Now then, in order to familiarize yourself with with life in the capital, or the way of life of the capital, how does a trip around the interior sound?
イシュガルドで何をなすべきかを考えるのはその後でもよろしかろう。
Discussions of what we should do from here on out can follow. or can wait. Yeah, that's like, God, there's a lot of there's a lot of depth to the dialogue there. But I feel like you would need to do, that would be really hard to do properly, but you have to make it very clear that this is why when, like, them digging on Alphinaud doesn't fucking work, he navigated that fucking masterfully.
さすがは四大名家のお屋敷です。オルシュファン様のご実家ってやっぱりすごかったんですね。
She's just saying that the house is really fancy. Wow.
お前をフォルタン家の屋敷に招くことができ、心より嬉しく思うぞ、友よ。
Yeah, it's with great pleasure that I invite you to the Fulton residence, my friend.
どうか、ここ我が家だと思ってくつろいでほしい。貴殿らはフォルタン家の正式な客人なのだからな。
Yeah, please treat this place as though it were your own. You're the official guests of the Fulton family. Yeah, he's like, yeah, treat this place like it's your own. Wow, they're very nice. I actually like these characters, the Japanese.
では、フォルタン伯爵のご提案通り、
Yeah,
イシュガルドとして
as the count suggested, let's take a look around the Ishgardian capital
終わ
city.
りさせていただけるとはいえ、自分たちでできることは自分たちの手でしておきたい。そのためにも町の施設を知っておくことは大切だからね。
Yeah, even though we've been given a place to, graciously been given a place to stay, we want to, you know, do what we can on our own. Yeah, let's, so we need to understand what's going on with the city, like what's available, the city's facilities, yada yada yada.
お買い物をするためのマーケット
Yeah, I'd like to know where to shop, where to find transportation, where to gather information. Yeah, this is just tutorial.
一通り巡ってみようか。
Yeah, let's go for a bit of a walk.
それでは、伯爵閣下、我々は町の見学に出ようと思います。
Yeah, well then, yeah, your, God, like, Your Excellency the Count, yeah, we'll be off on a tour of the city.
それがよろしかろう。案内役として
Yeah, my butler will accompany you as a guide. You can ask him, if you have any questions, ask him anything you need.
おっと、危ない、危ない。お三方には、あれを手渡しておかねば。
Ah, that was... Oh no, oh no. I have something I need to give you all before I forget.
例のものは用意できているな。暁の方々にお渡ししなさい。
Yeah, you have the package. Please hand it to the members of the Dawn. Yes. What I'm assuming this is like, is this clothes? Because they're gonna freeze to death. I don't think I get shit. Oh no, this is like the little, it's papers.
それは、貴殿らが我らフォルタン家に招かれた正式な客人であることを証明する証書だ。
証書. Yeah, okay, it's a certificate that proves that you are the official guests of the Fulton family.
ここイシュガルドは、長らく国外に大使文句を閉ざしてきた。それゆえ、コートの民の多くが違法人との接し方に慣れてはおらんのでな。
So, yeah, the fact that they're using ihojin. Like, it is foreigners. Well, the thing is that it is the term that's used in Japanese for Gentiles, right? Because it's not just foreigners, it has a slight, like, you know, religious intonation to it. You wouldn't, like, it is the term. Like, you know, like how, like, mikokoro is the term for, like, you know, the like, love of Christ and all of that. There's some overlap. It's not explicitly that. It is more along the lines of just foreigners, but it carries some amount of religious connotation, right? It's saying of outsiders. You know, it's like it's more of a racial discrimination then it's like 50-50. Yeah. Ishgard has long been closed to foreigners, therefore many of the people in the capital are not accustomed to dealing with
無礼
outsiders.
な態度を取られることもあるとは思うが、その証書を掲げてみせれば、話も通じよう。お守り代わりだと思って、どうか持っておいてもらいたい。
I'm sure there will come times when you are treated with disrespect. However, if you present that certificate, yeah, you should be able to get through to them, or there should be no issues. You can think of it as a good luck charm. You should keep it on you at all times.
ご配慮に感謝します。閣下、フォルタン家の加盟に泥を塗るようなことがないよう、我々も振る舞いには十分に配慮させていただきます。
Yeah, thank you for your consideration. Your Excellency will take great care in our conduct so as not to besmirch the great Fulton family name.
では、オレオ、タタル、出発するとしよう。
Yeah, let's
はいです。
let's depart. Let's be on our way. Yay! We should have let the Tatar do all the talking. Yeah, make sure to check your map so you don't get lost. 迷子に。Yeah.
山野とイシュガルドか、一度は訪れて。
Apparently, Alphinaud's always wanted to visit Ishgard.
まず
Wow.
はイシュガルドの政治と宗教を司る教皇庁前の広場グランドホプロンにご案内しましょう。
Grande
せっかく
Hopron.
コートを訪れたのですから、一度は
Yeah, square in front of the Vatican, political and religious center of
そ
Ishgard.
の後、数々の商店が集うマーケット、宝杖通りと交通の要であるエーテライトプラザをご案内しましょう。
Okay, we'll mark it and take you to the market, and then I already know all of these. This is really just this is a milk run. It is a very nice area. I'm a big fan of this style of, architecture and stuff. It is comfy.
ここがグランドホプロン、イシュガルドの守護神である戦神、ハルオネが持つ聖堂の大盾に由来したコート最大の広場でございます。
This is the Grand Hoplon, the largest square in the Imperial City, named after the bronze shield of the patron goddess of Ishgard, Halone.
そしてあのひときわ高い壮麗な建物がコートを導くイシュガルド教皇庁です。
Yeah, and that tall, magnificent building is the, it is like the... So the thing is that they keep using the term Kyokocho, which is like the Vatican, the Holy See. I understand why they went with Holy See, because it's like, you don't want to say Vatican. Yeah, that magnificent building is the Ishgardian, like, well, it's Holy See is the name of, that is just what they're saying. It's just that you have two options. Actually, is it? Wait a second. Wait a second. I don't actually know a bunch about, like, Catholic shit. The thing is that, so Kyokocho is listed in the dictionaries as either the Vatican or the Holy See, but I think those are two different things in Catholicism. I'm not entirely sure. Yo, what up? No, I guess considering it's the judicial side of like Catholic stuff, then yeah, the Holy See would be correct.
国教イシュガルド正教の最高指導者にして国家元首たる教皇陛下がお住まいの宮殿でもあります。
It's the palace of His Eminence the Pope, the supreme leader of the state religion of Ishgardian Orthodoxy, and yeah, head of state. They're just going straight Catholicism.
では、南に整列するあの騎士像が、かの名高き、建国十二騎士像なのですね。
Yeah, so those knight statues lining up the south are the famous 12 knights of the founding of the Republic, or the founding of the, like the 12 founding knights. Huh. 建国十二騎士像.
Eh, その通りです。建国の父、ゴータン将、トールダンと共に、邪竜、ニーズヘッグと戦い、これを退けた十二騎士の像です。
Yeah, they're the statue of the 12 knights, who fought together with, the founder. Huh. Gotanshou. Yeah, the father of the nation, the great the great general, Thordan. Yeah, it's the 12 knights who fought with the father of the nation, the great General Thordan, and defeated the, evil dragon Nidhogg.
この辺りには、他にも壮麗な宗教建築が多いですから、お時間がある時にでも見て回られる。
Yeah, there are many other magnificent buildings in the area, you may, or constructions in the area, you may want to take a look around when you have the time.
それでは、次は、宝杖通りにご案内します。
Okay, go to the marketplace, take a look around. The thing that I remember from the Japanese in the, the voiced Japanese for, all of this stuff is that really the Halone is mentioned in passing a lot, but the real ruling and the real religion is centered around Thordan and the whole dragon fighting thing. Halone is kind of a pretense.
Who
the fuck? Wait, this is just like a random this random human. What the fuck? Yeah, oh, you don't look familiar. You don't seem like a foreign merchant. Who the fuck? Yeah, you're a guest of the Fulton family. Yeah, we're a guest in the Imperial capital, courtesy of Count Fulton. All men need to view things during our stay, so we're introduced to you. Wanted to say hi. Yeah, okay, yeah, merchants will do trade with anybody. Okay. Is this in Japanese so you don't know what they're saying? No. So what's up, Eric? Basically, there are massive differences between the, English script of the, of Final Fantasy XIV and the original Japanese. And as we've been going through, I already did all of ARR. There's tons of stuff that is just completely cut in the English that sets up the rest of the story. And so I'm playing through the entire main story in Japanese so as to, you know, actually get the real context of the actual story. Tons of stuff is just missing, cut, completely changed. Several like a lot of very, very important cutscenes just have completely opposite meanings of what is actually said. And yeah, they said that this long and narrow street is likened to the staff of the Pope. But this, I'm just kind of breezing through this because none of this dialogue doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's go to Aetheryte Plaza. They're just showing you around Ishgard. Oh, finally somebody waved back at Tataru, yes! Yes! Somebody waved back, finally. But yeah, the sheer amount of stuff that's either translated completely backwards or just cut entirely is more than you'd think. This is Aetheryte Plaza. Yeah, if you haven't done so yet, it just wants you to connect to it. This is really all just the setup quests, right? I wonder how many of these they make you do before the actual story starts. Now then, where shall I lead you next? Yes, what other sorts of places are in the vicinity? Okay. To the west is Steist Steel Workshop, responsible for the development of anti-dragon weapons. Grant Stable, where military chocobos are trained. This is still just them showing you about the facilities in Ishgard that you can go to. Northeast is headquarters of the Knights Templar. However, it would probably be best for you to not venture too far to the southeast. What do you mean it's better to not venture too close? How should I say this? There are many areas in that vicinity that are not exactly safe. Umugai. Oh, yo, that's a cool term. Umugai. Yeah, like okay, Umugai. What do they call this district in English? Because in the Japanese here, they're calling it like the, it is like the Cloud District, but it's more like, you know, fog, right? Like it's like an obscured place, like deep in the clouds, in fog and shrouded, right? You go to the Cloud District very often. Which spot is this again? They're talking about the lower district, whatever the name for the lower district is. In the Japanese, it's, Umugai, which is like, firmament? Foundation? Oh, that's way lamer. Like, the way that they're describing this, and immediately, so the thing that they're going for here is what they were doing before. It's why the Steps of Faith being changed is also bad. So, the whole thing that they've been going for this whole time with all of the place names, right? They had the Sea of Clouds, the Broom. Oh, they translated this to Broom? Like the Fog? Okay. That doesn't immediately evoke the same imagery, right? The problem is that when you're doing localization, the point is to when you're doing localization, the point is to give people an equivalent experience, right? When I see Umugai, I know exactly what that means immediately. It brings up a image in my brain, right? So, you passed through, like, Cloudbreaker Pass to get here, or the passage through the clouds to get here. Like, crossing the Sea of the Clouds, and the city of Ishgard is above the clouds. And they are now referring to a district that is below the clouds, right? That is within the clouds. So they're describing the lower district as being, like, cloaked in constant fog in cloud cover. Honestly, you would probably go with cloud cover district. You could go with cloud cover district. That's sort of what they're getting at with there. Like, it's the poor people are hidden away within the clouds. Like, to me, that immediately is way more evocative. That lets me know exactly what the deal is. Broom means fog, but the question is, Patch, how many people, like, cloud cloak? The problem is, though, is that broom doesn't mean fog. Broom means nothing to most people. Right? The average viewer in Japanese is going to see Umugai and know exactly what that means. They're going to see the kanji for cloud. Right? It's not supposed to be something that you can't understand or can't parse. They even put furigana here to be like, hey, this is how you read this, this is the concept. Right? Because it is a bit of a strange term. Right? It's not a commonly used term. Right? Is not a commonly used term. However, it is easily understandable. Even if you don't know what it means, you can see the kanji for cloud and kind of get what they're going for. Broom, most people in English wouldn't know, so that's not an equivalent experience, right? You could go with a cool term for cloud cover that people would still be able to parse at a glance, right? That's what you need to do if you're doing a proper localization. Because I bet, like, how many people have probably said, like, oh, I just looked it up, and as it turns out, broom means fog. But also, fog is different than cloud. Like, that's not... It's wrong, actually. It's just straight wrong. Because it's not fog. Like, the Umu is clouds and fog, but the whole cloud part is pretty important. So just calling it fog doesn't really work. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's the blue skies of Ishgard. Yeah, it's like, oh, you like, you know, the dainty little fucking noble doesn't want to get too close to the cloud cover district. Ooh.
どこの誰かは知らないが、私は貴族ではないぞ。初めてコートに来たところで案内をしてもらっていただけだ。
I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I'm not a noble. I'm a visitor to... We're visitors to the Imperial City, and we're being given a tour.
ふん、どっちにせよ世間知らずってことに変わりはねえじゃねえか。
Cloud Cloak? Yeah, I mean, I'm... Cloud Cloak would be fine. You just want some... Whatever term you would go for the lower district here, it should be something that when the player hears it, they imagine Ishgard is above the clouds, and these poor people are within and below the clouds, right? As a... It's using the cloud level that Ishgard sits at as the dividing point. And also then, the people in there are just constantly in fog, right? Or in cloud mist and fog, and, you know, hidden away. It's actually a pretty cool concept. Like, I like it as a bit of world building. Because naturally the people, you know, like in a thing like Ishgard where you're in the sea of clouds, you would want to be above the clouds, not in the clouds. Okay, this one is, What was it? Yeah, he's saying, like, you know, either, like, doesn't matter, you're still, like, marks, basically. You know, he's saying, like, you're naive, you're, not street smart. Cloak is a cape that covers your body up to neck. Yeah, like, I think Cloud Cloak would be, like, the Cloud Cloak district, or just Cloud Cloak, or the Cloud Cloak, something like that. It does sound a bit weird to say, now that I'm saying it out loud a lot. Like, it does have a weird mouthfeel to it, but I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, this guy's just saying, like, you know, you don't have any street smarts, you know. Fuck you. You don't know what's going on. The cloak? So, the thing with that, Eric, though, is that I think that you really do want to have something, if you want to capture the same, like, when I read that in Japanese, I had a little moment where I saw, like, you know, I visualized, like, this big city with all the clouds surrounding it, and everybody who they want to keep away is under the clouds. That's the image that you want to bring to the viewer's mind, or the reader's mind, when it comes up in English. Right? You don't want them to go like, huh, I wonder why it's called the cloak, and then have to explain it. You want it to be, like, something that immediately goes, like, you know, sparks that idea. Yeah, if you want to know what the Imperial capital is really like, you should go to, Kumogiri. Oh. Oh no, it's Umugai no Sage wa wasurareta kishite. Cloudvale. Yeah, you go with Cloudvale. That could be good. I think that calling it the Broom is... It's pretty indicative of the thing that happens a lot in the official localization for this, which is that they try to be too cute with it, at the expense of meaning. Right? They just wanted to use a, fancy term that nobody actually really knows just off the cuff, and doesn't actually really fit. Right? Like, it's not even a good fit for the concept. So, yeah, if you want to know what the Imperial City's really like, you should head down to the bar in the, like, in the Cloud Cover District in Cloudvale. The Forgotten Knights Inn. You know, that is if you're brave enough. Heh, 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 heh. It's only now that I learned it means fog. Yeah, it's like... Forgotten Night Inn is the same as the Inn. Yeah, you can't really... There's not much you can do with that one. It's probably... It's very important as well. And yeah, wow, he says, like... Lord Alphinaud, you pay no heed to what that drunken, like, low-class rabble has to say. Like, he does literally describe them as kasotami. Like, damn. In addition, that bar is quite dangerous. Yeah. No. Yeah, Steward. I would like to visit the Forgotten Knights Inn, or the Forgotten Knights Pavilion. Or something to that effect. there shouldn't be much harm in just visiting.
オレオも一緒に来てくれないか？酒場といえば情報が集まる場所と相場が決まっているからね。
Yeah. Yeah, player character. Would you care to join me? Bars and the like are, fantastic places to acquire information.
すぐに有益な情報が得られるとは思わないが、情報の窓口は一つでも大いに越したことはない。どんな場所かくらいは見ておこう。
I don't expect to gain anything incredibly useful off of the right away, but the more avenues we have, the better. Let's see what the place is like.
そうとなれば、みんなで行くです。
Yeah. All right then, let's all go together. Wow, amazing. Tataru, you should not come with us. It's too dangerous. Oh no. But the thing is that I don't think I actually realized when I was playing in English that the lower city was literally supposed to be under the clouds. But I mean, like, this setup here sort of immediately tells you that. Like, yeah, like, the lower down you get, the more, you get into the clouds and everything. Of course, they don't, like, completely blanket the place in clouds for gameplay reasons, but it is sort of, like, barely below quote-unquote sea level. But thematically, that's what it's supposed to be.
ふんふん、情報の匂いがするです。
Fucking Tataru. Like, how would you even do this? But it's like, I can smell, like, it smells like there's gonna be, like, there's good info here. Tataru is the most street smart of all of us. Wait a second, what? Wait. Oh, he's saying, like, yeah. So this is, like, the best public bar or the best, like, bar in Ishgard. Oh, it's Taishu Sakaba. So, like, open to the public. Ooh, that's implying that there are those who are... So they're saying immediately there that this is one that's open to everybody, meaning that there are others that are not open to everybody. I'm sorry, bro, what is with these people? What is with these people? It's fucking 5 degrees outside. Put on pants. Alphinaud needs to put on pants as well. Like, oh, ain't this a surprise? Yeah, didn't think I'd see a group of, like, any fresh faces around these parts. Master Kai?
つい先ほどコートに着いたばかりでね。こちらの店の噂を聞いて立ち寄らせてもらったのさ。
Yeah, are you the master of this bar? He's using master in katakana, so it's like proprietor, owner, right? We just arrived in the capital recently and heard about this place and decided to stop by.
おう、この店を仕切ってるジブリオンってもんだ。こんな小汚い酒場でもいいってんなら一杯引っ掛けていってくれや。
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm Jiburion. Jiburion? Jiburion. Jibulion? What the fuck is this supposed to be? Jiburion. the hell sort of name is that supposed to be? I have no idea how you would put that into English. Or French, rather. Jabalin? Oh, the Jabalin. Jabalin? Yeah, it's probably Jabalin. Yeah, I'm Jabalin, the, guy running this place. You, you know, if you're fine with a kind of messy, like a sloppy little, beat up bar like this, you know, you're free to have a drink here anytime.
Arigatai. ところで、この店は随分と変わっているね。1階と2階で様子も違えば客層も違うようだ。
My thanks. By the way, this store is or the bar is very unusual. The first floor and second floor look completely different, and the clientele are different as well.
ああ、確かに変わっているかもな。上の木座橋は、もっぱら任分けの騎兵たちが商売相手だ。
Jesus, that's a lot of... Okay. 上の階は... Okay. Yeah, it's definitely peculiar, huh? Or strange to you. The upper floor is Moppara. Moppara. Why am I blanking on Moppara? I know that. Ah, exclusively. Let's see. Okay, yeah, upstairs the knights or the cavalry on their is exclusively used by like off-duty knights and businessmen. In English, he's Gibrian.
金のない仮想民のために質より量の安酒と料理を出してるが、和美さん向きの場所じゃないから注意してくんな。
Yeah. The lower floor. Yeah. Downstairs is the yeah, it's like a gathering spot for the, you know, for everybody from the cloud cover. Or the cloud veil. I need to decide on one of these for this. How many? Okay, yeah. Okay. So, the second line there is, for the sake to cater to the penniless crowds, they serve they serve food and drink by quantity rather than quality. Right? They're just, you know, the stuff that's being served is about how much of it you can get, not about how good it is. Since everybody's just absolutely broke. Yeah, it's not a place for, you know, for a first-time visitor to go to. Right? Ichigen-san. Oh, that's an interesting concept. Ichigen-san. So it's like, you know, you've got like establishments and stuff that you can't get into without like an invitation from somebody who's already a member, right? He's kind of using a turn of phrase that you would use for like a country club. Almost, right? So I guess you would probably translate to something as like, it's not somewhere you should go without an introduction. Be careful. Yeah, the, yeah, what do you mean the like, Cloud Veil District? Or Cloud Cover District?
天候次第じゃ、雲海の雲に飲み込まれちまう、イシュガルドの最下層。だから、雲霧街って呼ばれてる。仮想民の居住区って言えば、大体わかるだろ?
And here's where they actually explain it. So. 天候時代じゃ、雲海の雲。Okay. Oh, wow. 飲み込む。飲み込む。あれちゃう。イスガルドの大仮想。Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cloud Veil. So this is important. This is actually talking about, he actually answered my previous question. He says depending on the weather, you know, the lowest level of the lower levels of Ishgards can be swallowed by the clouds, like completely engulfed by the clouds. Right? Hence the name Cloud Veil, or hence the name Cloud Cover. And yeah, you know, it's the residential area for the lower classes of Ishgard. You know.
なるほど。だから、あの男は。
I see. So that's what that guy was, what that man was talking about.
先日のドラゴン族侵攻の時も、神殿騎士団や貴族の私兵たちは、上層を守ろうと必死でな。雲霧街の防備は後回しになって、大きな被害が出たんだ。
Yeah, during the recent invasion by the dragons, the Knights Templar, and the private armies of the nobles are desperate to protect the upper districts of the city. The defense of the of Cloudvale was a decidedly lower priority, and they suffered a great amount of damage.
仮想民の中には、それを不満に思ってる連中も多い。兄さんたちもむやみに近づかない方がいいってもんだぜ。
Yeah, many of the lower class are displeased with the situation, or are disgruntled regarding this. You all should take care and stay away. Maybe the devs changed it so players wouldn't confuse the name with the Sea of Clouds. But the thing is that they don't use the term Sea of Clouds basically nearly as much. You know, they changed the bridge that goes to Ishgard to the Steps of Faith, as opposed to Undo in Japanese, Undo. So it's like the passage, like the tunnel through the clouds. Or if you wanted to localize it a little bit more, you would go with like something like Cloud Breaker or Cloud Scraper Pass. Right? The whole cloud imagery is supposed to be something that's carried throughout this whole area. And in the English, they kind of get rid of a lot of it. It doesn't really come through. Yeah. Thank you for the heads up. I understand. Oh, and he's like, he's rattled. Now then, Lord Alphinaud, I believe it's time that we leave. Let us return to the Fulton house. He's like... No, Tataru, you can't. It's too dangerous. I'll stay behind in this bar for a little while longer. You all can go back ahead of me. Go first. Lady? Okay. They use the term... He says, lady, in fucking katakana to refer to Tataru. Like, literally saying lady, but in katakana. Yeah, and in Japanese, the entire expansion is called The Blue Skies of Ishgard. So they go with a lot of, like, it's cloud, skies, all of that sort of stuff. And, absolutely not, or don't be ridiculous. How could I possibly leave a lady alone in a place such as this? It seems like you've got something planned here, or you've got... You had some sort of idea, don't you, Tataru?
はいです。ざざっと店内を見たのですが、この酒場には商人さんや荷運び人さんたちも出入りしているようです。
Yeah. Yes. I took a look around the bar, and it seems that merchants and cargo carriers, transporters, come in and out frequently.
そういった方と仲良くなれば、いろいろと外の情報も入ってくると思うのです。
Yeah, if you were to make friends with those sorts of people, you'd be able to get a lot of information about the outside world. Tataru is very smart.
なるほどね。とはいえ、一人で大丈夫なのかい?
Ah, I see. But, are you sure you can handle it on your own? Like, the way that he's talking to her is very much like, are you sure you're gonna be okay?
砂の家と石の家で、幾千の不審者たちを門前払いにしてきた暁の受付の実力を見せるときです。心配はご無用なのです。
Okay. 幾千の不審者たちを門前払い。Okay, this is a hard one to make sound natural, but she's saying that the House of Stone and the House of Sand, she turned, she showed thousands of suspicious figures at the door, right? It's time to show you what the Dawn's receptionist is made of. Don't worry.
安心しな。詳しい事情は知らんが、客に手出しはさせねえよ。目を光らせてっから、気が済むまでゆっくりしていきな。
Yeah, don't worry. I don't entirely know what you're doing, but I won't let any of the customers here mess with you, like lay a finger on you. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out, so you can stay as long as you would like.
ということだそうだ。我々は一足先にフォルタン家の屋敷に戻るとしよう。タタル、何かあったらリンクパールで知らせてくれ。
Well, there you have it. We'll be heading back to the Fulton Mansion now. Tataru, if you learn anything important, let us contact us on the link pearl.
了解です。
Roger that. God, Tataru is great. She just immediately flips it as like it becomes ridiculously knowledgeable about the Ishgardian underworld, I'm pretty sure.
人を見る目には自信があるです。しっかり情報収集をしてみせます。
Yeah, she has I'm confident in my ability to read people. Yeah, she's got this handled. She got it covered. Amazing. I think the biggest thing is that, considering how different everything that Iameric and Harshapant said leading up to this, when I played through this in English, I really didn't give a shit about anything that these characters were doing or saying, but now it's like, oh, I actually like these characters. Right, it's far more reasonable. They set things up a lot better. And Edmund de Fulton is actually, like, really chill. Didn't know he was chill like that. Oh no, yeah, I despise this place. I did kind of say... So, the thing is that I'm still gonna say, like, when it comes to dragons versus Ishgard, I'm firmly on the side of dragons. But there are some amount of these, garbage snow elves that aren't terrible. Yeah, how did you find our imperial capital of Ishgard?
噂以上に壮麗な都でした。千年の歴史の重みを感じると同時に、仮想の被害を見て、ドラゴン族の脅威もまた肌で感じました。
Yeah, I know. I did say that I wanted to firebomb Ishgard when I played through the first time. That's because literally everybody was an asshole to you for no reason in the English. But yeah, the city is even more magnificent than I had heard. I could feel the splendor of, 1,000 weights of, or 1,000 years of history, and yet, through seeing the damage to the lower districts firsthand, I've come to understand even more the threat that the dragons pose. And once again, Alphinaud is on a ridiculously good diplomat here, because he very clearly is not down. Like, he was immediately showing, like, yeah, I'm not down with this whole class discrimination thing, but he's couching his statement of, like, dissatisfaction for the way that things are going on in the lower city by saying, like, ah, yes, I've seen the damage that's been done to the lower district. Like, you know, to the lower class citizens, right? And therefore, I understand the true threat that the dragons pose, you know, seeing it for myself now. He's throwing it in subtly, saying, like, hey, he's kind of lobbing it up, and I'm imagining that Edmund is going to say, like, is now going to respond to that and talk about the low, like, the class division in Ishgard now, because Alphinaud is kind of lobbing it up there of saying, like, hey, what the fuck is up with all, like, the lower class citizens just getting completely fucked over? But he's saying it in a very polite way.
先日のドラゴン族の侵攻は我らイシュガルドの貴族にとっても
Ooh,
衝撃
parry.
的であった。民衆に多くの犠牲が出たことは痛恨の極みと言えよう。
Yeah, the recent the recent draconic invasion was truly was truly devastating to us. You know, so many of the citizens of Ishgard were, like, lost their lives. You know, like, that many of Ishgardian citizens losing their lives is, like, the turn of phrase he uses at the end there is, like, the peak of sorrow, right? Like, you'd probably just go with, like, profoundly devastating.
故に現在、アイメリク教の指揮のもと、各メーカーが連携して、ドラゴン族対策を進めているところだ。とはいえ、
Yeah, he's not saying anything about the class division thing. Yeah. Therefore, under the leadership of Lord Commander Imeric, the families are currently collaborating to combat the dragons. However, there is a severe shortage of fighting forces.
我々に何かお手伝いできることはありませんか?
Oh no, don't offer this up. Is there anything that we can do to help? We'd like to return the favor that you've extended to us. Why am I being offered up to help? Yeah, Alphinaud, player character. Wow, this guy's very reasonable. Yeah, I wouldn't want to make our esteemed guests work for us, right, or offer their services to us. But it is true that Ishgard is facing a crisis of unprecedented proportions. And yeah, he's doing, like, a double polite ask thing. He's saying, would it be alright if I were to ask for you to lend your assistance to us? Of course, Your Excellency.
アルフィノ殿には地をお借りしたい。貴殿は各国の事情に詳しく、独自のパイプも持つと聞く。各種物資の調達先を確保するため、仲介役を頼みたい。
Wait, pipe? Oh. Oh, as in like pipeline. Oh, okay. I would like to request, or I'd like to borrow some knowledge from you. Like, really, it's like ask, right? I understand you're well-versed in the affairs of, the various allied nations and have your own information pipelines. I'd like you to act as an intermediary to, yeah, secure various supplies. Ushino. 特殊物資調達ダメ That seems like it's not gonna work considering that Alphinaud is like literally, you know, we're wanted for like regicide.
マクフラリー殿には力をお借りしたい。我が長男アルトアレールと次男のエマネラン、この二人が抱えている任務に助力してもらいたいのだ。
Yeah, the MTL. I don't know where the MTL got bored from. Yes, and I would like to have you lend us your strength. Yeah, my eldest son, Alto Arel, and my second son, Emmanuelan? Fucking, I hate katakana names so much. Yeah, it's just, I'd like you to lend your assistance with them on their assigned missions.
何ですと?
Yeah, the Dawn got framed for the... I fucking hate the term Sultana. She's just the queen. I don't know why they went with Sultana and Sultan. She's the queen. What is the meaning of this?
父上、差し出しがましいことを申すようですが、我が任務は私一人の力で十分に果たせます。わざわざ客人の手を煩わせずとも。
Yeah. Wow, God, everybody's being so ridiculously polite. This is so much formalized speech, it's very... Yeah, Father, I apologize for my impertinence. However, I must insist I'm fully capable of fulfilling my duties on my own. I dare not bother our guests. Like, especially I would not dare to burden our guests with this.
おいおい、兄貴。勝手に助っ人を断らないでくれよ。噂の英雄が助けてくれるなんて、うまい話じゃないか。
God, it's so much easier when it's somebody like this. So the thing is that a lot of the Japanese that I learned via immersion was from hanging out in, you know, like in Tokyo. Emanalen. Yeah. Like, you know, I learned a lot of that hanging out in Tokyo, like playing fighting games with people. So it's all dude bro talk like this. He's like, dude, come on. Like, bro. Literally, like, whoa, bro. Oi, 兄貴。勝手に。そう。ないでくれよ。Okay. This is a fun one. This is way more on my alley. He's like, bro, don't just like turn him away on your own there, right? Like, you know, like don't Hold up. This is a Skeshito. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting turn. That's an interesting term. I've never actually, I feel like I have heard that one. Skittle. Yeah, bro, don't just, like, up and decide to turn away like a... like, support all on your own there. You know, help. Like, it's a pretty damn good deal to be able to get, like, get help from a straight up hero. 噂の英雄の助けてくれるなんてうまい話じゃないか. Like, that's a pretty damn good deal, ain't it? Like, he is actually talking like full on dude, bro. Straight up. Like, you know, you what? Like, getting a legendary or like a rumored hero, you know, like the hero to help you out, like, that's a pretty damn good deal, ain't it? Like, literally, umai hanashi janai ka. I would literally actually translate that as, like, it's a damn good deal, huh? Like, pretty damn good fucking deal, ain't it? Probably you don't need the fuck there, but it's like, it's a damn good deal, man.
二人ともマクフラリー殿に失礼であろう。それに助力を頼むのはお前たち二人に楽をさせるためではないのだ。
Yeah, he's saying, yeah, both of you are being incredibly rude to our guest. I'm not asking them. Yeah, the reason I'm asking them for assistance isn't to make your jobs easier on you.
帝国の将、ガイウス・バンバエサルを退けた上、スータの番神を倒してきた英雄を間近に見て、各々が武人としての姿勢を学ぶがいい。
Oh, wow, he's fucking chewing them out. Yeah, each of you will learn, like... Yeah. 武人の、武人としての姿勢を学ぶがいい. Yeah, so they're talking about like militaristically, right? Each of you, yeah, you should watch them closely and see like the God, it's a very long run-on sentence, and you kind of got to flip around the structure, right? Like, this is the one who defeated Gaius von Balthasar, like, defeated innumerable idols, which is Banshin, which they translate to primal, which is wrong, it's not good, it's not a good translation. You know, they've defeated Gaius von Balthasar of the Empire, like, the general of the Empire, defeated innumerable idols by closely observing someone such as them. I would hope that the two of you would grow to learn what is expected of you to become a proper commanders or proper soldiers.
息子たちの無礼を許してほしい。改めて二人に手を貸してもらいたいのだが、受けてもらえるだろうか?
I hope you will forgive my sons for their disrespect or for their rudeness. Once again, I would like to ask both of you for your assistance. Would that be okay?
助かるぞ。
I like this guy.
息子たちの手本となってやってほしい。
Yeah, I'm very grateful. Please set a good example for these, wow. Yeah, Gusoku. Yeah, please serve as an example for my idiot sons to follow. He does use the term Gusoku, which it's not quite like idiot sons, you would need a slightly fancier way of saying it, but it is like, you know, morons. Like, Gumin is like fools. Gusoku. Yeah, my foolish sons. It is... foolish could be fine. But it's He was pretty funny. God, I don't know, I like both of it. Well, the older guy was like, I can do everything on my own, I don't need any of your help. And the younger was like, bro, are you kidding? We can get a fucking hero to do this shit for us?
なかなか楽しいことになってきたじゃないか。よろしく頼むぜ、相棒。
Man, looks like this is gonna be fun, huh? Yeah, nice to meet you, pal.
思いがけぬ事態になったものだ。
Yeah, well, this is quite an unexpected turn of events. Right? Like, the tone difference between these two, where the other guy's like, he's just like, hey, what's up, bro? Yo, what's good? And the other guy's like, a most unexpected turn of events. This dude's just LMAO. I don't give a shit, bro. The thing is that the English, by making everybody speak in, like, that archaic tone, you miss out on characters who just break right through and go, dude, fuck that. Like, bro, what's good, man?
伯爵からの依頼、お互い全力を尽くそう。伯爵が我々の申し出を受けられた。
You can almost smell the weed in man's pockets. You really can. This dude does like look like the sort of guy who would like sell oregano to middle schoolers. Yeah, Count Fulton asked for our assistance. I'm sure there must be some, yeah, there must be something behind why he would, accept our offer.
君も気づいているだろうが、イシュガルドの貴族たちは決して一枚岩ではない。
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm sure you've noticed, but the aristocrats or the nobility of Ishgard is by no means like are by no means a monolith. Huh, that's it's interesting that it's the same term that you would use in English. Huh. I wonder if that might be a, whenever you've got a turn of phrase in two different languages that are, like, exactly the same, I always wonder if, like, one influenced the other.
表向きは協力関係にある4大メーカーさえ、裏では競い合い、フォルタン家に対抗する。
Well, no, it's not actually a loan phrase because it's completely comprised of kanji. It's entirely comprised of kanji, but it's like, yeah, even within the four Grey families are ostensibly cooperating with each other. However, behind the scenes, they are, you know, like, embroiled in competition, and, yeah, among them there are those that oppose the Fulton family. You know, many of those would hate, like, despise outsiders.
彼らの口を黙らせるには、我々に功績を上げさせるのが手っ取り早い。さすがは4大名家の当主、したたかな戦略家だよ。
Okay, okay. That's again, this is actually pretty interesting. In order to silence those, like, dissenting voices, right, it would be better for us to gain some form of achievements within the city quickly, like to raise our evaluation within Ishgard. Yeah, and yeah, and then the last line is like I'm quite impressed with the leader of this house, right? He's quite a cunning strategist.
ならば、私もその戦略にあやかろうと思う。伯爵からの依頼をこなしながら、ウリエンジェと連絡を取り、行方不明の仲間たちの捜索を進めるつもりだ。
Well then, like, I should take advantage of this strategy as well. While dealing with the council quests, I intend to keep touch with Urianger and proceed with the search for our missing allies.
君は、その間、フォルタン伯爵の2人の息子、アルトアレール卿とエマネラン卿を手伝ってほしい。では、また後でね。
In the meantime, you help out the Count Fulton's two sons. See you later. Yeah, see, again, I remember immediately hating both of these dudes. You know what? I'm really curious now. I'm really curious. This is the one in and out quick English check. Definitely won't take very long at all. Definitely won't take very long at all. So, Heavensward main scenario quest. Hold your tongues by the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station. Yep, there's all the by the fury sort of shit. God, every time. Every time, man. Okay. In and out 5-minute adventure. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. I'm more than capable. Yeah. Yeah, okay, they changed, they just didn't capture this dude's tone whatsoever. His line there was, now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? That's not the tone that he was using at all. He was like, bro, don't just turn him away on your on your own, bro. Like, you know, getting a hero to do your job for you is a pretty sweet deal, ain't it? Like, that's the tone that he was actually using. I'm not even exaggerating. They just didn't make Emmanuel actually, like, as casual as he should be. Wait, huh? Yeah, no, Edmont's line is also completely wrong. Here. 1 second, please. So, this is what Edmond said in return. Hold your tongues, by the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station. No, he was apologizing to you. Yeah, they like, took out, part of the dialogue is missing, yeah. Took out, Gaius and some half-dozen primals besides. She's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks, fury willing, they may even learn something from you. No, he said specifically, like, the reason I'm sending this person out with you is so you can learn a fucking thing or two from them and learn what should be expected of you. Right? They kind of didn't figure out the part that mattered about the line. Yeah, and then Emmanuel says, I look forward to working with you, Forename. It's going to be grand. I was like, oh man, it seems like this is going to be fun, huh? Nice to meet you, bro. I want to hang out with this dude. Ooh, yeah, okay, we're going to the sky.
噂の英雄がしばらく俺の相棒ってわけか。ふふ、悪くないね。問題解決の糸口になりそうだ。
Ah, so the hero is gonna be my pal, right? Like, I'm gonna be palling around with the hero. Doesn't sound bad. Not that bad. Yeah, you might be able to solve that little like problem I got.
おっと、自己紹介がまだだったな。俺の名はエマネラン・ウォルタン家の次男だ。
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Emmanuelin, second son of the Fulton
自慢
family.
じゃないが、うちはイシュガルドでも指折りの大貴族。その家督と財産は将来的に兄貴に受け継がれる。そう、問題ってのは俺が次男だってことさ。
Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but we are one of the most prominent noble families in one of the one of the leading noble families in Ishgard. Yeah. Yeah, and the one who's going to inherit all of the family fortune and the title and all of the glory is my brother. Right? Yeah, that's right. My problem is I'm the second son.
次男である俺様は功績を立てないと独立できない。それがイシュガルド貴族社会の習わしってやつでね。だが、小うるさい兄貴の居候になるなんて、まっぴらごめんだ。
Yeah. See you. Yeah, as the second son, I need to pile up achievements and, yeah, if I don't make a mark or pile up some achievements, I'm not going to be able to become independent. The custom in Ishgardian aristocratic society, that's what you got to do in Ishgardian aristocratic society, after all. Wow, amazing. Yeah. Okay. The last line is really fun as well. Right? Yeah, I'm not about to become some freeloader over my, obsessive compulsive, it really is like obsessive compulsive older brother. Like, I'd rather die than turn into some sort of freeloader. Like, getting ordered around by him.
そこで相棒の出番ってわけ。英雄の力ってやつで俺に手柄を立てさせてくれよ。なーに、悪いようにはしないからさ。
Wow, what an asshole. And that's where you come in, alright? With that whole, heroic power of yours, right? Like, go do, yeah, he's saying, we'll go do, some heroic deeds together. And he'll take, he's asking for you to help him or to let him do some heroic deeds, right? It's not like, we're gonna go do stuff and he's just gonna take all of the credit. He's saying, let me use you to do some big shit, right? He's like, oh, come on, I don't mean like anything, I'm not trying to be a jerk about it or anything, right? Like, I'm not trying to take advantage of you or anything.
アバラシア雲海に出張ってるアインハルト家の支援だ。最近落ち目の家だけど、まあ、うちとは古い付き合いでね。
Okay. Yeah, the job that I've got, yeah, I was tasked with assisting the Einhart family, in the Sea of Clouds of, in the Abrasia Cloud Sea. Yeah, above the Sea of Clouds in Abrasia. Yeah, their house has been in decline recently, but yeah, our house and theirs go way back.
それに、雲海の舞台を指揮してるのは、ムフフフフ。まあ、会ってみての楽しみだ。
Yeah, and yeah, you know, I'm commanding a battalion above in the Sea of Clouds. Or they are. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to meet and see them. It's gonna be fun.
早速雲海のキャンプクラウドトップに行こうぜ。イシュガルドランディングの搭乗窓口に声を
Yeah, let's go to Camp Cloud Top in the Sea of Clouds. Camp Cloud Top. Yeah, let's go, bro. He really is like going, he is full on dude bro speak. I'm biased because like, that's fairly close to how I talk in Japanese. Not quite that, like, dickhead style. But it is just like, yo, what's good, man? Haha. I like this guy. We're gonna go do hood rat shit above the clouds. Yeah, it's like laid back. You know, he's here for a good time, right? Ooh, Sea of Clouds. Oh yeah, airship technology brought by Sid, the genius mechanic from the Government Empire, took people to the skies. Yeah, it's like Sid provided the technology for mankind to be able to ascend above the clouds. Yeah, the floating islands in the Sea of Clouds are now home to the cavalrymen of Ishgard. Watchtower being built in the... Yeah, watchtower built in the Ablasian Cloud Sea to keep an eye on the dragons from above. Or to monitor the dragons from above. I really like the mechanism of, you know, doing the narration. It's always fun to have, like, a postscript narration being read from, like, a fictional book that's being read, like, that was written after the fact. I always like that trope. It's a fun one. He was really good in Valkyria Chronicles. It's good in this. Big fan. Man, they just don't get his tone in the English at all, bro. Not even close. Holy shit. Wow. I'm not gonna read off all that, but it sucks, man.
こう雲海の空気って刺すような独特の寒さがあるんだよな。
Yeah, in English he's just an annoying fop. Yeah, like, okay, yeah, then sure, I'll do a quick one. He's like, shall we be off then, old girl? What the fuck? That's what they're translating eyeball to? Like, buddy? Old girl? Like, what, is he from the 1920s? Like, is he a 1920s, like, British aristocrat? What the fuck are you talking about? Ah, but where are my manners? Emmeline de Fortemps, second son of Count Edmund de Fortemps. True-born, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off. 'Tis true. Who could be satisfied, subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old girl, not I. What the fuck is this shit, bro? Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artoriel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, Jesus fucking Christ. We're to aid the good men and women of House Helionard. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. What the fuck? What is this shit? Bro. That's so ass. Yeah, the air in the Sea of Clouds is well, yeah. Yeah, damn, you know, the air in the Sea of Clouds is freaking cold. I mean, Ishgard is cold too, but the you know, the air up here is like is got this like weird, you know, unique piercing cold, like piercing quality to it.
なんか今、ものすごいどうでもいいって顔しただろ。そういう態度してるとモテないぜ。
Holy shit, when I love this guy. When I actually love this guy, this is great. He's like, what was that? You got this look on your face that says, I absolutely do not give a shit. Monosugoi doudemo iiって顔してるの。だろ? Like, yeah, the Japanese here is like, bro, what? You got that look at your face that's like, I could not give less of a shit. Yeah, monosugoi doudemo ii is like, you got a look on your face that screams, I couldn't give less of a shit. You know, you're not gonna be popular with like, with that sort of attitude, you know? And, like, mottenai is like, you know, you're not gonna pull, right? You're not gonna get the ladies, right? But it's unisex, like, you know, being popular. Wow, okay. What? So okay, this is the last one. I think I'll have proven my point with this last one. The English for this is... Right, we just saw what this was. That's actually pretty funny. I like this guy. Right, totally. Yeah, awfully cold here. I mean, Korthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You translated, like, bro, what's that look? Like, you got that I absolutely could not give less of a shit look on your face. To our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong silent persona all of the time, you know. But it's not a strong silent persona. He specifically called out that you were like looking at him with like a I don't give a shit look. Specifically. And then they just completely cut out the line of like, you know, it's not gonna make you very popular, you know.
まあいいや。キャンプグラウドトップの指揮官に会いに行こうぜ。名前はラニエットってんだ。
Oh wait, no, this is great too. Like, yeah, never mind. We need to find Lady Lenianet. She's in charge of the garrison here, and when we find her, just follow my lead. Yes. Excellent. No, what he said was, he said that line about like, bro, you're not gonna be popular if you act like that. And then apparently, like, you just kind of like look at him, right? And he's like, yeah, I mean, never mind, right? He like stutters a bit because he talked shit and he was entirely unable to back it up once faced with even the slightest amount of pressure, right? He like realized that he was talking shit and went like, oh, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, let's go meet up with the commander of Count Cloudtop. Their name is Laniette. And it isn't like, let me do the talking. Yeah, just like, you know, be cordial. Could you? You know, be on your best behavior. I really like this guy. He was trying to talk so much shit, and then the second that he got pressured on it at all, he was just like, anyway, actually, let's go. 今日も一日頑張るぞ。Amazing. 今日も一日頑張るぞい。Hey, Laniette, what's up?
よく来てくれた、マクフラリー殿。我が名はラニエット・ド・アインハルト。当地の部隊を指揮する者だ。お初にお目にかかる。
Yeah, welcome, player character. My name is Laniette de Einhardt. I command a unit in this region. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
飛行にはぜひ一度会いたいと願っていたのだ。アートボルグ砦軍を指揮するフランセルは我が弟、奴を異端疑惑から救ってくれた礼をしたくてな。
Yeah, I'd hoped to meet you at least once. Frencel, the commander of the Artborg fortress, is my younger brother. I wanted to thank you for rescuing him from suspicion of heresy.
認知を離れることができなかったとはいえ、今まで礼が遅れた無礼をどうか許してほしい。そして今回の助力の申し出感謝するぞ。
Yeah, though I wasn't able to leave my post up until this point, please forgive me for not being able to express my thanks until now. And thank you again for your generous offer to help. To assist.
いやー、久しぶりだね。麗しい。
Oh my fucking god.
君だけの騎士、エマネランが助けに来たぞ。俺様が来たからには、もう安心してくれ。
Oh my... Wait, no, never mind. This is terrible. This is terrible again. I said this was going to be the last time, but... Yeah, her line in English there was, Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Hallownay, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother savior in person. Weird. Did Hallownay show up once in that discussion that she was having? Has that shown up once? Was that mentioned? No. Wait, what the fuck? They also make this dude like a really creepy, weird fuck in the English? Yeah, it's been a long time. Jesus. No. It's been a long time. Wait, what the fuck is this word? Kirashi. Kirashi. Oh. Urewashi. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a very long time. The, ever beautiful knight of, like, Rose Knight Raniette. Your personal knight. Right? Himon has come to your aid. With, oh god, he's a fucking Ore-sama character? Ore-sama. Oh god. Ore-sama characters. So, sama is the suffix used for, like, you know, super, you know, like, people that are distinctly above you in class, or like deities and kings and things like that, and well, that's a bit of a misnomer. It's also just used for like customers, and it's very highly respectful, and he's using it for himself. This is a thing that people do when they are absolute douchebags. But it's, now that I have arrived, you can rest easy. Right? Your own personal knight. Imanalon has arrived. With me by your side, you can rest easy. Well, it's Kimi dake no kishi. Right? He's saying, like, you know, your knight in shining armor sort of thing, right? Like, he's saying, like, you know, my sword is for you, my good lady, right? Sort of thing. He's being a real loser. The English is, ahem, 'tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Laniette. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. No, huh? They just made up all of the other stuff about him, like, I'm here to save the day. Right? And also they cut out they put, it's in brackets, right? Like, that apparently this is a term, right? Like the Rose Knight. Or the Knight of Roses. Right? Like, this is apparently a term that is used. You could go with, like, Steel Rose, potentially. But it should be like it's a proper term, right? And then music cuts out. Holy shit. Amazing. She said, like, oh, sorry, I didn't notice you were there. I'm in the middle of something right now. Could you shut up for a moment? Like, could you be quiet for a bit? Like, shut up for a bit? Shut up? The English there is, Lord Emenlane, if it's not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Hero, like, with the player character. In the Japanese, she says, oh, I'm sorry, were you there? I didn't notice. I'm a bit busy right now, could you shut the hell up? Like, mind shutting up for a bit? Like, sit there, be quiet, I'm in the middle of something? Completely, like, this is hilarious. The Japanese here is actually pretty damn funny, because the music cuts and she just immediately goes like, oh, you're here. Yeah, shut up. Go away. Fuck off. Yeah, and then notice his reaction. Yeah, it's like, no, where was I? Camp Cloudtop was built on a floating island in the Sea of Clouds to watch out for, encroaching, dragons. Like, dragons encroaching on the capital. Yeah. Pretty much. Like, actually fairly close to that, Eric. It was pointed, like, I do not recognize you as a person, fuck off. Which is, like, the Englisher did the one thing that you would never do there, which is have her address him by name or title. Right? She specifically didn't do that. Like, that's the point, is that he outranks her in terms of nobility, and she was still just like, oh, I didn't notice you were here. Fuck off. Which is why he, like, recoils so dramatically. He's like, he's completely taken off guard by it. It was really funny, actually. Protector. And in case of emergency, we can, attack the dragons directly in airborne combat with the Protector. You know, that's the That's the meaning of this base's
だが
construction.
肝心のプロテクトゥール号も故障続き、その上原住民のバヌバヌ族との小競り合いが絶えない。いろいろと手を貸してもらいたい状況なのだ。
Yeah, however, the protector, which is the linchpin of this whole establishment, is constantly in disrepair, and the skirmishes with the indigenous Banu Vanu, with the indigenous Banu Vanu, are a constant threat or a constant problem. Yeah, we're in dire need of help.
俺に任せてくれ。バヌバヌだか、パヌパヌだか知らんが、俺様の剣で始末してやるぜ。
Okay, this one doesn't work. This one doesn't work in English at all. But he's like, you get, like, leave it to me. I don't care if it's a Banu Banu or a Panu Panu or whatever the hell. Like, they will fall before my blade. Right? He's, like, they're called Banu Banu, and he's just saying, like, Panu Panu, just making up a name for something that doesn't exist. He's like, they'll fall by my blade. It doesn't matter either way. The English is, no beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two? What? Where is any of the flavor and personality? We do, like, blows a kiss.
お分かりと思うが、気候だけが頼りだ。どうかよろしく頼む。
She completely knows something. Okay, wait, they completely missed the joke here. Yeah, player character, I'm sure you understand, you're the only one here I can rely on. Like, no, she's saying they're useless, right? What she's saying here is, I'm sure you've gathered by now, but you're the only one here I can actually, like, trust. Right? She's saying, this guy's useless, you're the only one here, you're the only competent person in the room, please help. Yeah, it's like, you're the only person here I can actually trust. Please, if you could, like, lend me a hand here. Right? She's saying everybody else is fucking useless. Honoroy is there? That's true. But the English there is, sigh, I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come. Mistress player, like, surname. They completely, they got rid of the joke. They completely got rid of the joke. The joke is just no longer there. That was a good joke. Yeah, she's like, I'm sure you, because it's not just that she said you're the only person that I can trust with this. She said, wakari to omou ga. Like, she's like, I'm sure you've kind of figured it out by now, right? I'm sure you get it. She's assuming that you're in agreement with her, that you understand that this dude's fucking useless. Everybody else is a moron. We're the only person that she can ask for help.
ムフフフフフ、麗しのラニエット。あの凛とした姿、まさにバラの騎士だぜ。
Ha ha ha. Like, yes, truly beautiful. Yeah, that. He is not. You know what? He's got spirit. Yeah, that. No, he's saying that, like, that cold, you know, dignified, frigid figure, right? Like, you know, she's being Sun, right? Yeah, that's the Rose Knight. No, I think she just hates you.
本当に粗相のないようにお願いしますね。
Oh no. Oh no. 本当に粗相. Yeah, like, wow. Well, yeah, like, like, please, don't make any, dumb mistakes. Right? Well, it's not really, like, dumb, it's just, like, well, actually, no, it's like, yeah. Like, please don't be careless. This is actually fun.
早速、一仕事頼みたいのだが、その前にエマネランのバカをどうにかしておかねばならん。
Literally. Literally just like this absolute fucking idiot. Wait, this is great. Yeah. I'd like to ask you, to do something for me right away. However, the first thing that we need to take care of, yeah, we need to do something about that absolute moron, Emanaran. Yeah, we need to do something about that absolute moron.
様に奴をこき使ってくれと頼まれたものの、この地はまだまだ未開部分も多い。下手に任務に出すと何をしでかすかわからんからな。
Yeah, okay, although Lord Edmund asked me to put him to work, there's still a lot of, like, unexplored backwoods in this area. If somebody like him just goes out and, stumbles around, who knows what could happen. Wait, yeah, okay. Okay, no. I'm actually, this is the last one. I'm gonna close it after this. But Lionette said, for that first line, while I understand Count Edmund's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. No, she said, we gotta do something about this absolute moron. Right? Like, what she said was, we need to do something about this total idiot. This guy's a fucking moron.
エマネランに雲海の見張りを頼むと伝えてくれないか。それから従者のオノロワには主人の手綱をしっかり握っておくよう釘を刺しておいてほしい。
Yeah, could you tell Emanaran to need him to watch over the Sea of Clouds? And when you get a chance, tell his squire to keep him on a very, very short leash.
何々ラニエットからの依頼だって？なんでお前からの伝言なんだよ。すぐ側にいるんだから直接言っての。
Oh, like, wait, what? Got a mission from Lionette? But like, I'm right. Like, why am I hearing about this review? She's right over there. She should just tell me straight up.
まあ、俺様を目の前に照れてるんだろう。むふふふ。
Fucking
仕方ない
Christ.
やつだな。で、何をしろっての？
I guess, she gets a little embarrassed in front of me. That's understandable. So, what am I supposed to be doing here? Yeah, you're supposed to, keep watch.
え、マジで重要任務？さっすが俺様信頼されてんだな。よし、バッチシ見張ってやるからよ。
Oh, whoa, an important mission? Yeah, of course, like, I'm the only person here, yeah, of course they're gonna put, like, the utmost faith in me. Alright, I'll show you what I can do. Right, he's gonna do a perfect job of keeping lookout.
マク
Look,
フラリー様、ご挨拶が遅れました。僕はオノロアと言います。
Honoro.
マテラン様の従者をやっております。はい。
No. Hi. Oh, he's gonna be one of those dudes who ends every sentence with hi, isn't he? Yes. Sorry for the delay in my greeting. My name is Honoroi. I'm Master Emanelan's, squire.
エマネラン様
Follower.
に雲海の監視を命じたからしっかり見張っておくようにですって。
Lord Emanelan has been ordered to keep close watch on the Sea of Clouds.
わかりました。サボらないようにしっかり見張っておきます。はい。
Yeah, he ends every sentence with hi. サボらないように。I understand. I'll keep a close eye on him to make sure he doesn't, like, slack off. Saboru is, like, the term used to, like, cut clads. This dude's useless. This dude's just straight up useless. He has the hardest job. But yeah, he was like, she had you tell, like, she's right there, but she couldn't tell me the mission herself. I guess she just gets embarrassed in front of me. That's understandable. I have that effect on people. I get it. But they cut out all of the fun stuff here.
ような役割を押し付けてすまないが助かったよ。我が輩ハルト家とホルタン家は古くからの盟友。あんなやつでも切って捨てることはできんのだ。
Oh my god, she fucking hates him. Yeah. Sorry to have given you such a annoying job. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the Einhard house and the Fulton house have been, like, you know, sworn allies since, like, since long ago. Right? Hold up, I need a better actual term for this, for actual, you know, like... Oh! 切って捨てる。捨てる意味。切って捨てる。I mean, cut off and throw away. Yeah. Like, that is literally, like, cut off and throw away. So, I'm trying to think of, like, what a good way to do this would be, like... You know, it's like, since our families have been sworn allies for a very long time, so even somebody like that, you can't exactly just, like, you know... like, throw away or get rid of. It is, like, a sort of violent turn of phrase here. It's like, you know, you can't really just, like, get rid of him. And she's saying it sort of like a... like, regretfully, we couldn't just, like, get rid of this fucker.
しかし、聞き耳を立てていたのだが、気候はエマネランのあしらい方がうまいな。
あしらい方がうまい。Okay, but, you know, I listened in for a bit, and I gotta say, you're really good at dealing with him.
きっと方々で面倒くさい連中の相手をしてきたのだろう。なんとなくだが、わかる気がするぞ。
Yeah, I can tell, you've dealt with a lot of absolute pains in the ass before, haven't you? You know, I could kinda... I don't know how, but I could just kinda tell. Yeah, she's just like... The turns of phrase that she's using here are so incredibly brutal. Because like you're really good at dealing with like absolute annoying sexist shit like that. That's great.
さて、ここからが本番だ。まずは機構に我々の敵を知ってもらおうと思う。そう、先ほども話題に出した原住民バヌバヌ族だ。
Yeah. Okay. So from here on out, yeah, let's get serious now. First, I'd like to inform you of the enemy that we're dealing with, the Vanu Vanu that I mentioned, the indigenous peoples that I mentioned earlier.
数年
Oh
前
shit.
この地にやってきて彼らと出会った我々は彼らに贈り物を渡し、ここに監視所を設ける許可を得た。
I accidentally skipped a line.
それから半年ほどの間は友好的な関係を維持していたのだ。だが
I don't know.
彼らは突然に態度を一変させた。今や人と見ると無差別に襲ってくるありさまで必要物資の調達さえ一苦労なのだ。
いいのいける今日だ。それから半年ほどの間は友好的な関係を維持していたのは。Okay, so the line that I accidentally skipped was, a few years back we arrived in this place and met with them and gained their permission, their approval to establish this lookout post. You know, we brought them gifts and, you know, like established friendly relations. And from there on out, for about half a year, you know, we had a amicable relationship with them. Yeah. However, they suddenly changed their attitude, and now indiscriminately attacked when they see us, and even obtaining the supplies, like the basic supplies that we need, has become very difficult.
そこで機構にはバヌバヌ族対策を進めているマリエルに手を貸してやってもらいたい。頼んだぞ、マクフラリー殿。
So, yeah, I would like you to lend a hand to Moriel, who is working on strategies for dealing with the Banu Banu tribe. Or with dealing with the Banu Banu. It's not Banu Banu tribe. That's a thing. In the English, they keep saying tribe for all of these, but it's just Banu Banu Zoku just means the Banu Banu. Because Japanese doesn't have plurals in the same way as English. You can't just throw an S on the end of something and make it plural. So saying Banu Banu Zoku means that you are referring to the Banu Banu, not any individual one. But translating that as like the Banu Banu tribe would be wrong. That's just not what that term means.
オレオさんですね。ラニエット隊長から連絡は受けております。
Yes. You're right. Yeah, we've received word from Captain Laniet.
私たちの部隊の任務は、この拠点に接近するバヌバヌ族を警戒し、追い払うことです。
Okay, our unit's mission is to, monitor for, the Banu Banu and, drive any approaching forces away.
バヌバヌ族というのは、この浮島の原住民でして、太っちょの鳥とでも言いましょうか。
太っちょ。
そんな姿をしています。
The Banu Banu are natives of this floating island. They look like, you know, like fat birds. You know, something like that.
地図に書き記した地点を巡回して、もしバヌバヌ族が現れたら撃退してください。見た目に反して素早い相手ですから油断しないでくださいね。
Yeah, please, yeah, go to the points marked on the map into the, Banu Banu appear, repel them, like, drive them away. They're quicker than they look, so, be careful. Like, yeah, don't get careless. I'm so glad I unlocked flight before dealing with this shit. God, it's gonna be... Wait, so are these... These aren't... Are these the Banu Banu? I don't remember this shit at all. They actually dropped the Zolku for Beast Tribe and Endwalker? Huh. Oh, look at these boys! Holy shit, look at them go! Yeah, that is just Fat Bird. Like, they did say, like, what do they look like? I mean, I guess you just kind of describe them as, like, fat birds. What the fuck is this thing? Paisa. What the fuck is... I don't like... Oh, never mind. I saw you... Oh. And then I saw her face, and I'm no longer a believer. I'm gonna... You know what? I just don't think you should... I don't think you should live. Gera
この周
cat.
辺にバヌバム族の姿はないようだ。
They dropped it. Like, that's the thing, is that... The thing is that referring to them as whatever tribe was already wrong. Right? Like, they just shouldn't have put it in there to begin with. Oh, fuck. Is that somebody's, like, house that's just one of those things? I don't like that thing. What is this? Gera cat. Oh! Look at this boy! A Gale cat? Look at him go! Holy shit! Amazing. I absolutely... I love those guys. Yeah, why did they have to make that thing so cute and make it an enemy? It's the same thing with Spriggans. I don't wanna fight Spriggans. They're cute. Yeah, like, the thing is I would say that this whole sequence that we've been going on right now, like, in English, reading it back, it's not funny. Like, this whole bit that we're doing here up in the clouds here is supposed to be funny. Right? Because it's supposed to be like a little diversion, right? And it's actually effective there. You know, they're introducing you to the area via something that's just kind of like fun and jokey. And in the English, or in the Japanese, it's actually working very well. I'm having a great time.
ご苦労様でした、オレオさん。バヌバヌ族は現れましたか?
Yeah, thank you for your work. Did any Vanu Vanu show up? And now he's like, oh man, if there's, you know, any Vanu Vanu or Panu Vanu that die by my blade.
でも、その様子では遅れを取ることはなかったようですね。心強い助っ人が来てくれて本当に良かったです。
Yeah, okay, so yeah, we have to be on a bit more higher guard. Yeah, but it's reassuring to have somebody as competent as you helping us out. Nice.
ところで、オレオさんも気づいているのではありませんか? 私たちの部隊の士気が低いことに。
Yeah, by the way, you might not have you noticed yet? Yeah, the morale in the unit is pretty low.
ここクラウドトップは僻地中の僻地です。これまで一度もドラゴン族が現れたことはありませんから、武勲の立てようもありません。
Oh, this is a fun little thing where it's not gonna this. Like, this is that you know, there's a similar structure in English where she said, like, this is the place, like, this place is the, like, middle of nowhere in the middle of nowhere, right? She's doubling it up. You know, it's like the, you know, X among X, right? The absolute pinnacle of bumfuck nowhere. Yeah, we haven't even seen any dragons here before, so, you know, there's no way to build any form of achievements. This is also actually really important. Yet, like, yeah, Bukun no tate yo. Yeah, okay, this is, the first dungeon has that cat as a random drop minion. I'm going to go farm that cat. I want that cat. I want that cat. So this is an important concept that's showing up here, though, is that she's saying that everybody here is down in the dumps because there's no way to establish any form of, like, battle legacy, right? To them, building up achievements in battle against dragons is the thing that actually, like, leads to social growth and reputation.
自慢のプロテクトゥール GO も故障してばかりで、コートが襲われようともまともに戦えないでしょう。
Yeah, the Protector, which is which, you know, is our pride and joy, is also out of order, and we won't be able to use it even if the Imperial capital is
つま
attacked.
り、ここは左遷の地なんです。
左遷の地なんです。
戦果を期待されていますし、
Oh,
出世の望みもないのあって、兵のやる気はさ
oh shit! Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's, this isn't a place to the left. So, what she's saying is, to put it bluntly, this is somewhere where you get sent. Right? Like, you know, like, or like, this is a land of demotion. Right? Either, like, if you stay here, you're going to get, like, your rank reduced, or if you get your rank reduced, you get sent here. Right? Yeah, the Vatican doesn't have any expectations of us, and there's no hope of promotion. This isn't mentioned at all in the English. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And it's not like it's not even like there's no hope in promotion. The term she uses here is juste, which is like, you know, getting ahead in life, right? Or like advancing your career. It's being made very clear here by the way that she's talking that building up a military reputation is the way that you increase your standing in the Ishgardian society. Like, that's the way you actually advance socially. So, since there's no hope for... Oh, they do mention it? Okay. Yeah, so, you know, the soldiers really have no motivation.
オレオさん、どうか見張りに立っている兵たちを見回り、サボっているようなら、カツを入れてくれませんか?
Yeah, okay, go cheer them up. Cool. Sure. Where's that emote? Yeah. Let's get fired up, yeah!
Nanda, 俺をか。俺様のために手柄を立ててくれたのか？まだならとっとと頼むぜ。俺も暇じゃないんだ。
Yeah, have you... yeah, have you, like, have you made any great strides? If not, please hurry up. I can't do this. Yeah, I'm busy. Yeah, I don't have time for this.
なんだ、何事だ？敵襲なのか？
It's like, what's going on? Is there an enemy assault? Oh, no, you're just, oh, okay, you're just trying to cheer me up.
敵なんて来てないこと。あのさ、思うんだよね。
Motherfucker.
やっぱ見張り向いてないわ。こういう地味なの、俺に似合わないんだよね。
Oh yeah, I mean, I knew there weren't any enemies. Hey, you know, I don't think I'm really cut out for this whole, you know, lookout thing. I mean, like, I'm not good at this sort of, like, you know, small-time stuff. You know, this, like a little boring stuff.
お前がカツを入れてくれたおかげで気づかされたよ。やっぱラニエットに頼んでくることにするわ。俺向きの派手な任務をくれってさ。
派手の任務。Oh no. 派手の任務。He literally asked, like, you know, like, thanks for, you know, getting me all fired up. So I'm gonna go ask Laniet to give me something fancy to do. Like, literally, like, some sort of, like, flashy job. Like, saying it yourself as hade na nimmu is sort of ridiculous. Like, that isn't a thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, that's gone very poorly. He doesn't know. Yeah, the bit that they're going with is that he is completely unaware that they just fucking cannot stand his ass.
ふわー、眠くて仕方ないよ。
Yeah, he's like, oh, I might just fall asleep. Get pumped. Yeah, come on.
うわっと、何事だ？なんだよ、もう、びっくりするじゃないか。
Like, oh yeah, we just jump scared him.
まあ、おかげで眠気も覚めたよ。交代の時間までまだあるし、少しは気合を入れないとね。
Yeah, but, you know, thanks to you, I'm like, yeah. That definitely, I'm not sleepy anymore. Got another hour until my shift change. Need to get, you know, back into the swing thing. Yeah, I need to get, like, back into shape. This place is great. I very much like this. As far as, like, you know, filler quests go, this is at least entertaining.
なんだい、そんなに身構えちゃってさ。僕にカツを入れようとでも言うのかい？
Oh, this guy's mad.
なんだい、やぶから棒に？僕は真面目に巡回中さ。
Yeah, he's like, what, you trying to start something? Yeah, what are you... yeah, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, I'm a serious straight-laced patrol.
だって、最前線に送られたくないからね。左遷の地で、大いに結構。出世よりも、身の安全が大切なのさ。
Yeah, but... It's like, yeah, but... Yeah. So this guy's just saying, like, yeah, being out here in a place is better than getting sent out to the front lines to die. So, you know, at least he's got that going for him. You know, better than, it is sort of better than going out and getting killed by dragons. Being out here, just taking it easy.
ありがとうございます。歴戦のオレオさんのかつ、きっと兵たちの心に響いたはずですよ。
Yeah, I'm sure that your energy, you know, your enthusiasm, really got through to him.
エマネラン様には逆効果だった？そういうこともありますよね。
So. Huh? It had the opposite effect on Lord Emanoran. Yeah, I mean, you know, that sort of thing happens, you know? Like, that's the exact tone that she's using. It's like, yeah, like, she knows, like, oh no, this is gonna be bad.
エマネラン様が派手な任務をお求めですか？きっとラニエット隊長がお困りになられているでしょう。
Yes, Lord Emanoran is looking for a flashy mission. Yeah, she was going like, well, I was getting the read of like, oh shit. Like, if it comes back that I'm the one who put the you know, Warrior of Light to go, you know, get him all fired up, that's gonna be bad for me. It's gonna be my ass. He's looking for a fit mission? Yeah, I'm sure, Captain Laniette is going to be, it's really going to be trouble for her.
ですが、ラニエット隊長のところに行って、様子を見てきていただけませんか？私の方のお手伝いはもう結構ですから。
Yeah, could you please go to Captain Laniette and see how she's doing? We're fine over here for now. That's been plenty. Right? She's going like, yeah, no, we're fine. Please go check in on her. This is gonna be bad. They're doing this is a very good bit.
ああ、マクフラリー殿、いいところに。エマネランが派手な任務をよこせと押しかけてきて、気候がカツを入れたのが原因だと？
Yeah, perfect timing. So, Emanoran came to you Oh wait, no. Alphinaud came asking me for like some sort of flashy mission. I'm sorry, what? The reason is because you, like you got him all pumped up? Like that's why?
やれやれ、仕方あるまい。適当な任務でもさせて、なだめるとするか。
Nadameru tosuru. Holy shit, she fucking hates this dude. Oh my god, this is great. It's like, alright, well, you know, what's done's done. Yeah, no worries, it's fine. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We just give him some random-ass mission. Right, and like, and calm him down. The term used here, nadameru, is like, you know, like what you would use for like a child. Like a tiny little baby. Like we're gonna give him a random job, gonna pick something out completely at random that has nothing to do with anything, and calm down the little baby man. Yeah, can you help me out with that?
この地では、水を確保することが第一に求められる。浮島の大地に穴を掘ったところで、井戸は作れんからな。だが、湧水のクリスタルがあれば、それが叶う。
Yeah, in this land, the most important thing that we need is water. We can't make any wells by digging holes in the earth of a floating island, but, yeah, we can make water with, like, spring water crystals.
北東のブールシアンシラにある湧水のクリスタルには、
ブールシアンシラ。
水を溢らさせる力があるのだ。
ブールシアンシラ。
これを採取してきてもらいたい。
That seems like too important of a job to have this guy do. Okay, head to the northeast. Yeah, we can get the spring water crystals in the northeast. You know, they have the ability to produce water. Like to have you, yeah, bring them along with you to go pick some of those up. Like to go retrieve some of those.
の支配地域に近い場所なので気をつけてな。気候にバカの子守りをさせるのは忍びないが、どうかよろしく頼む。
Holy shit. Every time I think it can't get worse, it does. バカの子守り。Wow, yeah, she literally says 子守りをさせるのは忍びない。Yeah, I can't really, you know, I just tell him to watch the plans for dangerous spores that you didn't totally just make up. No, the problem is that he wants to do something that seems important, so we're just making up bullshit for him to do that seems like, cause like, getting water is really important here. Nobody else can do it. Only you. That's super important for you and you alone to do. And then she turns over to me and is like, I'm very, very sorry to ask you to babysit a complete fucking moron. But, you know, help me out with this one. Literally, she says, like, it pains me to ask you to babysit a moron. Just a complete idiot.
ああ、僕はどうしたら、この流れ、ものすごく悪い予感がするんです。はい。
Hi. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this, yeah.
何々、ラニエットからの任務だって？だから、なんで、お前からの伝言なんだよ。で、何をしろっての？
It's the same bit. Again, it's like, wait, what? We got a mission from Laniet? Like, wait, why am I getting it from you? Okay, what does she want us to do? No. Yeah, we've got an incredibly important mission to go retrieve these spring water crystals. Imagine if you ever realized how people really think of him, Villanark. Well, I mean, she did kind of tell him to his face. He's just completely delusional.
え、マジで、重要任務？
重要任務？
俺様、信頼されてんだな。よし、早速出発しようぜ。
It's like, huh? Wait, really? Like a super important mission? I mean, I knew they... It's like... Like, I knew they trusted me, or I knew they could count on me. Right, alright, let's get it. Let's get going. Yeah. It's... the thing that's making this work in the Japanese, in terms of the comedy, is the sheer delta between how he talks and how everybody else talks. The rest of them are, you know, using, like, proper military jargon and are, like, discussing strategy, and he's just over here being an absolute dude bro moron. And then Laniette is just, whenever she has to talk about him, she completely drops the, like, you know, respectful pretenses, like, and just completely goes into, I'm really sorry to ask you to babysit just a complete fucking idiot.
ここがブールシアンシランだな。なるほど、でっけえ水たまりだ。
でっけえ水たまりだ。
僕の姿はどこにもないな。つまんねえの。
でっけえ水たまりだ。Like, God, that's... So, this is, like, blue? Buru... Shiran. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. It's katakana. Buru... Shiran. Blue Shianshalan? I have no idea. I see. It's a big-ass puddle. Like, literally, it's just like, yeah, it's a big-ass puddle. But I don't see any fun of it anywhere. That's, I mean, that's lame. How, yeah, that's boring.
そうだ、相棒。どっちがでっかい湧水のクリスタルを手に入れてこれるか競争しようぜ。
Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that's right. Like, Eyeball used like this is... honestly, I might go with bro. Honestly. Ah, that's right, bro. Let's have a contest. See which one of us can get the biggest spring water crystal.
審判はオノロワがやってくれ。湧水のクリスタルを手に入れてオノロワに渡すんだ。じゃあ競争開始。
Okay. Onoro will be the judge. Go get a spring crystal of spring water crystal, and hand it over to Honoro. Now then, let the race begin. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. It's just like, oh come on, man. Him calling you Ivo is sort of mad hilarious. It really is. He's like, alright, bro. Like, partner, buddy. Yeah, he sees you as, like, equals. Like, we're partners. Like, yeah. We're not even close. And they keep doing the recurring bit of him asking, like, bro, she's right there. Why couldn't she tell me about the mission? Like, they've done... I'm assuming they're gonna do that at least, like, one more time. Where he's just like, bro, she's right there. Why couldn't she just tell it to me? Why am I hearing it from you? It's like, because she cannot physically speak to you without wanting to kill herself. Just like, I just can't deal with this dude. Okay. Yeah, not much water is coming out of this crystal. It seems pretty weak. There's probably like, there's like a big one somewhere, right? It's... The thing is that it's like, this as a comedy section is actually working very, very well. Because it's doing a good job. Like, this is the sort of thing that... people always say that, like, you know, oh, the English is so much more flavorful. If you did, like, a... Ooh, very strong crystal. I found a good one. Like, people always say that the, you know, like, the English is more flavorful and, you know, a faithful translation of the Japanese would be boring, right? But this is just actually funny. Whereas the English is just like, everybody is so samey. Everybody talks the same, and so the comedy doesn't land. And here, they're pretty cleverly having you go around and do things that are entertaining and funny, while also telling you about all the various, like, parts of the area. Right? They're giving you the setup for the expansion while You know, just doing something
アルフ
fun.
ラリー様、湧水のクリスタルは見つかりましたか？
Yes. Did you find the crystal? Yes, I did.
これが湧水のクリスタルですか？水属性の力の作用で空気中の水分を水に変換するのですね。なるほど、これはすごいです。はい。
Hi. He just always ends everything with hi. Ah, that's a hard speech quirk to translate. That's a hard one, but it's like, yes, I see. It's either flat or aggressively, yeah, it's either flat or sassy. Or, like, you know, sarcastic. But, like, I mean, the whole thing of making everybody British is pretty dumb. But, you know, they didn't translate, like, any of the stuff of her saying, like, you know, like, this dude is just an absolute fucking moron. Just a drooling idiot. Yeah, okay, this converts the moisture in the air into water through the, like, yeah, through this water crystal. Yes, perfect. Oh, shit. Harshman.
それにしても、エマネラン様は遅いですね。
Oh, no,
まだ
Emalan
水
is
の方法を
late.
得るのでしょうか？
Oh. Emanuelan is quite late. Is he still in the
ちょっと
puddle?
心配なの
Like
で
the
一
puddle.
緒に探してくれませんか？後ほどここで合流しましょう。それではよろしくお願いしますです。はい。
Hi. I'm worried. Would you be so kind as to join me in searching for him? We'll meet up here, later. Thank you. Yes. Alphinaud calls you the sidekick in English and ARR. Yeah, that's... Well, I mean, there was that whole thing in what was it called? The castle after the dragon, where in the Japanese, you fight the dragon in, what was the dungeon? What's the dungeon? Stone Vigil, right? You fight the dragon in Stone Vigil, and, the Ascian shows up, and in the Japanese, Alphinaud goes like, "Oh my god, are you okay? I'm so sorry. Like, I asked, like, the job I gave you, like, nearly got you killed. I'm so sorry. That's my fault entirely. Like, I nearly got you killed." In the English, he says, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I nearly got you killed. I thought I was going to have to find a new champion. 1,000 thanks for sparing me that trouble." Right? Like, he always does shit like that. There was none of that shit in the Japanese. Like, no, Alvio just genuinely cared about us.
エマネランの姿は見当たらない。
Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. I'm probably going to call it for today after this one, but for any new viewers, I do these streams every Wednesday and Sunday, so, you know. 4 p.m. Pacific. If you like, please subscribe. Wow. Wow. I fucking hate doing that shit. Yeah, this will be the last quest for
大
me.
変です。マクフラリー様。エマネラン様が大変なんです。
It's terrible. Lord Malon is in trouble.
たくさんのバヌバヌ族に取り囲まれて、彼らの集落に連れ去られてしまったのです。はい。とにかく一緒に来てください。
Oh, he was surrounded by a bunch of Bonu and kidnapped. Oh no. Oh no. I'll at least finish this quest though, but I do have like a really bad headache at this point. I think the difference between this and the Titan arc for me is that You know, there isn't actually anything more important going on at this point. Really? Yeah, a bad headache. And all that has an effect on people. Yeah. I've been watching them until until nightfall, but I haven't seen any signs of movement from them. Very competent.
マクフラリー様、僕はローズハウスに戻ってラニエット様に救援を要請してきますです。はい。
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the Rose house and ask for help from Lady Laniette.
助けが来るまでの間に、もしこのヤインに紛れて忍び込めるチャンスがあったら、どうかエマネラン様を助けてあげてください。
Yeah, until we arrive with help, if an opportunity presents itself to sneak in under the cover of night, and, like, please rescue, Lord Emanelan.
あんな方ですが、僕みたいな従者にも優しくしてくれる。
あんな方ですが。
方なんです。はい。どうかよろしくお願いします。
Oh, that's... See, this is a great bit, because Honoro is... He's been talking shit about him. Like, he's been saying, like, yeah, I know what he's like. And being, you know, sort of the responsible one. But now he's saying, like, look, I know what sort of person he is, but he's actually a very, like, you know, he's nice. He's very kind to, you know, like, just a helper like me. Right? You know, he's a really nice person at heart. So, like, please help him if you can. He's, like, I know what he looks like or the way he acts, but he's a good guy. Right? He's nice. And presumably, with the way that he said that, you know, there are other knights and such who would not be kind to their, you know, their, like, squires or whatever you want to say, like, assistants, helpers. God, Painter is so much fun. God, look at the... I love these dudes' little idle animation. Wait, I've been trying to use hammer mode this entire time. Wait, do I even need to actually be fighting these guys? They did tell me to, like, sneak in. But I'm not... Oh, nope, here we go. Okay, let's kill these guys. Let's beat them to death with hammers. Bitch, take it. Yeah, give me a fucking break. I think you were saying, like, they were gonna eat him? I'm gonna need to go back to that because this is very funny. This is a good bit. That sort of flashed too quick for me to be able to read it. Yeah, you... Okay, dude, maybe hurry up. I'm gonna need to go back to those. This actually... It is sort of annoying when they put actually important quest information in those, like, in those chat boxes that only show up for, like, half a second. It makes it quite difficult to read. Bro, could you hurry up? Like, I'm supposed to be protecting you and I'm sick of your shit. Okay, let me line up the beam. Optimization. Holy shit, this is the slowest man alive. Bro, walking... I'm faster than him walking backwards. Bro. Oh, hey, it's Archivant. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. The fuck is that guy? Oh, no, it is Archivant. Wait, where's Archivant? Wait, what was that ping sound? Oh no. Oh, look at him go!
また増援か。
Ah, more reinforcements.
バヌバヌを治める偉大な分度の長、このホルバヌは湧き立つ雲のように怒りに満ちている。
I kind of love the way that these idiot birds talk. 偉大な分度の長。ホヌバヌは I do kind of love the way that these dudes talk. Yeah. The one who resides over the Banu Banu, the great Bundo. Like, chief. This Honuvanu is Wakidatsu. Like, yeah, is as furious as a boiling cloud.
ホヌバヌを怒らせる地の底を歩く者たちは泡立つ雲の神に捧げなければならない。来たりませ白き神。
What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, those who offend Honubanu and walk upon the bottom of the earth. Like, must be offered up to the god of the, like, the bubbling clouds. Like, the foaming cloud. Like, come forth, white god. What? What do you mean? I don't know what he mean. Why are they using boil for clouds? I don't think this is a thing that I know of. Oh shit! I remember this. This guy's sick. Yeah. Hell yeah. God. Like, see, this is why the whole Sea of Clouds thing and all of the cloud iconography is important. They're actually treating it like an ocean. Okay, yeah, the white, yeah, white god. Oh, white god. The great cloud god Bismarck. 分身だと? And, okay, so it's unshin. It's unshin. So it's like, so specifically it's not Kumo. There's a difference between, so it's, Unkai is like sea of clouds, and they're using the same reading for cloud for unshin, which, so it's sort of like, there's the sub-meaning of like, you know, the god of the sea of clouds. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you would go with, for Hiroki Kami. Like, you could go with, like, pure white or ivory, maybe. You could maybe go with ivory. I don't know. Yeah, no, you wouldn't go with ivory. Shiroki. Well, like, Shiroki as a noun can also be... There's some other meanings. If I didn't have such a headache, I might be able to pull that out faster. But Yeah, like, so, yeah, this is a new idol. So the thing is that, again, since this is a new expansion, and we have some new listeners, the thing that they translated as primal is Bonshin, which literally just means, like, foreign god, or, like, savage god. In the way that it's used, and in the way that characters like Gaius use it, what it means is idol, right? Like, as in idolatry, as in a false god, or like a foreign god, a god of foreign lands, right? Primal implies that there's some sort of, like, primordial force, some sort of ever-present, like, elemental representation of some sort of, like, fundamental concept, right? Like, that the god of fire is the thing that fire comes from, or stuff like that, which is absolutely not the actual case. They just kind of used the term primal, and then just stuck with it, even as it clearly was not correct. So, the one that we came up with was idol. Just refer to them as idols. Because that's far closer to how the term is actually used. So, meaning a new idol. And this Emma is just losing his shit.
確かにここは逃げるが勝ちか。
Yeah, okay. So, I didn't mention it before, but, Emma said, like, it counts as a win if we could just get the hell out of here. And then Orshvad says that Orshvad didn't hear him say that. It was like, yeah, you know, running's probably a pretty good idea. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Yee. Oh no. Oh no, we're surrounded. Uh-oh. Ah, damn, shit. Wait, what's going on? Oh shit! Sid!
何がどうなってやがるんだ。
Don't.
突っ込むぞ。
God, I love Sid. He's so fucking cool. See, okay, so the thing is that Sid talks like how Emanuel is trying to talk, right? They're the same style. Where Sid is ridiculously gruff, he's super, like, masculine and casual. He doesn't use any, like, you know, he's not, when he's talking technical, he uses, like, you know, fancy, you know, he uses, like, fancy technobabble speech. But, like, that top line is, like, hell do you think you're doing? Or, like, fuck's going on here, pretty much. Like, 何がどうなってやがるな。やがるんだ. It's like, yeah, how do you think you're doing? It's like, all right, I'm like, we're going in. Yeah, affirmative. He's like, you know, he's like, yo, fuck are you doing to my buddy? We're going in.
急げ。離脱する。
Yeah, hurry up, we're leaving. Archibald just had to be cool, going at the last second to do a big jump. Hell yeah. Oh shit, Bismarck. Oh, this is tight, actually. God, using the cloud cover as, like, a sea is actually really cool. Like, the whole Skywell concept is
なんかねえからな。
pretty classic.
ちびってるわけでもねえ。本当だぞ。
Yeah, okay, this is like, I wasn't scared. Come on, like, oh, I wasn't... Wait a second, hold up. This could mean, like, he's saying like I didn't like piss my pants or anything, like a little baby man. The question is, did they take the opportunity to actually? Did they take the opportunity to actually finally have one of those show up? Huh. Yeah, no, this is in this in this case I'm pretty certain that this is like straight up saying like, you know, to you know, piss your pants. You know, especially considering that he's being treated like a toddler, effectively. That's like the first time that I've seen that style of joke in the game. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what's being implied. God damn, bro, good fit. Look at my boy. Oh, I'm not too big on the shoes, but like, yo.
やれやれ、どうなることかと思ったが、無事で何よりだぜ。おっと、礼なんてよしてくれよ。俺たちは仲間だろ。
God, it's such a bro. Like, oh man, really didn't know how that one was gonna turn out. Just glad that you're okay, bro. Like, glad you're okay, man. He's like, yeah, just glad you're okay. Hey, yo, hey, no need to thank me. I mean, we're friends, right? Yeah, you know, don't mention it. That's what friends do.
実は、イシュガルド教皇庁から飛空艇技術の顧問を頼まれてな。
Okay, yeah, actually I've been asked by the Ishgardian papacy to be an advisor on airship technology. Yeah, okay.
連中が作った大型飛空艇、プロテクトゥール号の問題を解決する手伝いのために来たんだ。そうしたら、お前も来てるって言うじゃないか。
Yeah. I came here to help solve a problem, or to help fix up the, you know, massive airship they built, the Protector. Yeah, but, then it turns out you're here too, huh?
おまけに、お前の仲間が獣人に捕まったと聞いてな。慌ててエンタープライズに飛び乗ったってわけさ。
Yeah. Yeah, on top of that, I heard that your buddy got captured by, the guy working on the ship in the background doesn't have a safety harness. Oh, he's gonna fall. Yeah, to make matters worse, heard that your your friend there got captured. You know, I kind of panicked and set off with the Enterprise.
さてと、俺は大型飛空艇とやらの様子を見てくるとするかな。少しは仕事をして社に金を入れろって部下に怒られてるんだ。
Yeah, I'll get to work on that on the big airship. My guys are kind of pissed at me for not doing enough, like not getting enough work to, you know, bring in money for the company. Yeah, they're fucking broke. Amazing. God, I love Sid. Hey, what's so much I gotta say?
しかし、エマネランの能天気ぶりには呆れ果ててものも言えん。
しかし、エムランの能天気ぶりには、もう言えん。Yeah, okay. Wow, Harshaphant. Fucking Harshaphant is, like, sick of this dude's shit. Like, Harshavant is saying that this dude is like, you know, careless. Like, fucking, like, airheaded. Is like, shocked at how, like, ridiculous he's acting. Harshavant. Harshavant is saying that? Yeah. This dude does look like he's kind of like 90 pounds soaking wet, so, you know, he's got to get jacked for Harshavant to be impressed. Hold up, oh wait, where the hell are we? Here. I want to go see what What's-Her-Face has to say. Yeah, Harshavant in Japanese is fucking hilarious. I'm a huge fan of Japanese Harshavant. This whole sequence, I've just had a big ol' grin on my face. This is just fun. I fucking hated this section in English. Yeah, so there you go.
我々、アインハルト家の騎兵団は、バラ騎兵団の通称で呼ばれている。我が家の紋章である赤バラにちなんでな。
Oh, okay. The house, Einhard. Yeah, they're like the Rose Knights. Okay. She doesn't even comment on us saving him. She does not give a shit if he lives or dies. You go to talk to her after saving his ass, and she has nothing to say on it. Nothing whatsoever. She does not care. It's like, oh yeah, you want to learn about the crest on our shields? I'm sure if she was like, if you could ask her like, yeah, so what do you think about what happened with Emanuel? She would just go, who? Yeah, don't talk to me about that guy. I would prefer to pretend he doesn't exist. That's great. I get the distinct feeling that the questline with the other brother is not going to be as fun. But god, the design for Bismarck is sick as well. So, that is going to do it for me for right now. I have a very, very bad headache. And I still need to do a bunch of stuff. I need to unpack a bunch of things and set up my third monitor. Which, once I get that set up, it'll be a lot easier for me to, like, watch chat and not have to fuss with stuff on the second monitor all the time. But thank you all for coming out. Fun times. I'm surprised at how much I have enjoyed this so far. I really hope the rest of it keeps up. This is pretty fucking great. Alright. That'll do it for me. Peace out.